Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome to another installment of MEMEMSTREAM. Today we are going to do a lot of things on this stream. We're going to be focusing on a lot of very juicy controversies that have been happening for the past couple of days actually. You know, the funny thing about MEMEMSTREAM is that I always do it it's always been in a random day or random time. Sometimes it's weekly, sometimes it's less than weekly, but it's always been weekly. It's just that a lot of times it's never been consistent in terms of the scheduling. I need to be a little bit more consistent in the scheduling. But in my case right here, I just can't wait to do a meme stream. I am actually planning to do this tomorrow, but I just can't wait to do it. I just wanted to do a meme stream because it's been a really, really fun time. Just diving into this controversy and watch here, getting into this controversy and getting to know everything. It's just really, really, really interesting. So anyway, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing very well. It's been great. Yeah. So let's read the chat here. Yeah, for the very first time, I kept the chat on for the very first time I announced the stream. There are actually people who went on just the first time I announced the stream, which is literally 12 hours ago, around 12 hours, 12 to around 9 p.m. 9 p.m. at my time in the night. There are actually people who actually stay on the chat at that time. It's very early. I'm not gonna wait 8 hours. Then don't, fam. Don't wait 8 hours. Don't wait 8 hours. Don't wait 7 hours. What are you guys doing? Oh, some people say that it's 2 a.m. the stream right now for them, which is a shame. But again, there are some streams that are for me just like 3 a.m. or whatever. It's just really weird timing. Anyway, let's see here. Hello everybody. First time on the meme stream. Welcome to the meme stream. There are a lot of interesting things. This is the place where we cringe. This is a place where we're just gonna do shit, fam. Too many games to get. Just focus past my next color semester and save up for that WD 6TB black hard disk drive. Damn. Start the stream, you absolute coconut. Hey, I always start my stream with a music so that I can get people to be in the mood. You can't always just immediately start the stream. It's like. And we're live. Hello guys, what's up? Welcome to the next meme stream. There's no punch. There's no energy in it. It needs a little bit more energy. I would have actually put this Doom soundtrack in it, which I actually should, but I don't want to get copy striked. Last meme stream was copy striked. If you guys don't know why the last meme stream was not uploaded, because it was copy striked. And there you go. So what do you think about, which is actually quite surprising, because in that stream, I actually showed a vagina. I actually showed actual fucking vagina. And it was copy strike. It was copy strike by, I forgot who copy striked it, but I literally showed a fucking vagina on it. And I thought I'm gonna get age restricted, or it's gonna be like blocked, or gonna get strike on my channel, but it's turned out it's just a copyright claim. It's not a copyright strike, but got lucky there. So what do you think of the trailer? I think the trailer is pretty fucking fantastic. It's pretty much the same Doom with a lot more new things added in there. Hopefully the gameplay is gonna be good. I think Doom guy is some sort of a demon king now with all that demon blood in him. Well, the thing about Doom is that you're not trapped in hell with demons. Demons are trapped in hell with you. Anyway, are you hyped and planning to see Spider-Man Far From Home like me? Far From Home is pretty far away. It's pretty freaking far away, so keep your hopes down just for a bit until the movie finally comes in. Oh, by the way, Infinity War is out on Blu-ray. I just realized that, so I'm just gonna do like a video review of it or something. Not a video review of it, or probably just gushing about how fucking awesome Infinity War is. Actually, no. Infinity War was good. Was good. Like, it didn't make me go, oh my god, it's the most awesome thing ever. It's really the greatest film ever. It made me go, yeah, it's good. It's really good. It does the job. It absolutely does the job. Anyway, what else? Greetings, Apapan Senpai. Should Doom be considered a Christian game? We already talked about this in one of our lives, in one of our meme streams before. Yes, Doom is a Christian game. I just spent the whole day at Hurricane Harbor. How was your day? My day is absolutely fantastic, fam. It's been great. I have plans to expand my computer storage from 1 terabyte to 7 terabyte next year or sooner. Well, good for you. What is your opinion about gay frogs? There's actually a comic about gay frogs that we talk about this in one of our meme streams. Like, I forgot which one, but there was like a literal comic about gay frogs. Some of you guys who are regular here should already know that that comic actually exists. The fact that that comic exists is fucking hilarious. Anyway. 7 to 3 p.m. in New York, midday for me. Alex Jones was but nutty, but not worth getting hit by KGB. Apaben, does Apaben like Futa cat girls? Futa cat girls, if their dick is big, then absolutely yes. Midnight in the UK. I swear this background music you always use reminds me of the Mugen Loop remix of Muke Spirits. I got most of my background music from NCS, and I should probably just use a more chill synthwave music. But this one, it's freaking Doom, man. You need to get your pumps. We need to get pumped. Anyway, do you respect your mother and father? What is that? That question came out of nowhere. I do respect my mother and father. I think they're the absolute greatest parents in the world. That we have a few disagreements, certainly. They don't want me to do YouTube. they don't want me to do YouTube at work, which I actually kind of agree. I don't really want to do YouTube as, you know, as like the primary job or something like that. I need to find a secondary job or something like that, a legit job. Like even just going to a store and guarding their store, or some going to an electronic store, guarding their store and recommending people items and everything like that. I actually went to a lot of computer stores. I find myself really enjoying like the job of being like the customer's guide. Like, for example, if the customer asks, "Hey, I want a gaming PC," it was like, what do you need? What do you want to ask for a gaming PC? We have a bunch of things. We have all those things, fam. We have all these gaming PCs. You want a laptop? Here. You have a laptop here. And here's the gaming laptop that just meets your requirements. Oh, I actually want this sort of thing. I want these sorts of features. Actually, we do have this, or we don't have this. I actually really like doing that. Just recommending, just guiding people. Here's where you do. Here's where you should go. I don't know why. I'm just probably just gonna work on an IT store somewhere. But hey, start. Anyway, nice music. If you love MEMEMSTREAM, you know it. Clap your hands. Anyway, I'm currently releasing 3DS Homebrew to play Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Specters with Japanese voices and terms. Oh, the undubbed version. Interesting. Doom Guy would copy strike since you are not as awesome as him. Who would copyright that? Use Doom 2 music. Actually, yes, that's a good idea. You just use Doom 2. Any of the old Doom's music could be great. Should be no trouble as they are, well, let's call them sound alike. Who would win in a fight? Master Chief, Doom Guy, or Darth Vader? Doom Guy. Without a shadow of a doubt. You look so much like your drawn avatar. Yeah, people have been telling me that. Anyway, what's your opinion on Evangelion? No spoilers, please. It was a mixed bag. I thought there are a lot of things I like about it. There are a lot of things I didn't like about it. It is very pretentious in a lot of aspects. But overall, I won't say that I regret seeing it. It's just that it could have ended at episode 6, in my opinion. I think if it ends at episode 6, I think it would be a pretty good series, but then it continues on, then introduces Asuka, then introduces Kaoru, and introduces so many other variables that just makes things more and more complicating. It was, I just don't really, it's a mixed bag. It's not as big of a masterpiece as everybody says it is. I'm talking about the original, by the way, not the rebuild. I haven't seen the rebuild because the rebuild feels like it's so fucking rushed. Like, I've already seen the original. The rebuild is basically like a very Cliff Notes version of it. Like, I watched the first episode. I was like, this feels like a manga being compressed, an anime being compressed into like 1 hour and 30 minutes. And it doesn't flow very well. So just watch the original. Don't watch the rebuild. The rebuild feels very off in terms of the pacing. Ben, I don't feel so good. Wait, this isn't a meme stream? Yeah. It is the meme stream. Is music in the background or are my ears hallucinating? The music was in the background. Did you know Persona 6 exclusive at Gamescom in Germany? Nah, that's fake news. Did you hear about the current controversy with Voltron? Depends which controversy in Voltron. Is it that time where somebody at Comic-Con basically talk about and make a fucking essay about how some of the characters should gay or something like that? I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. Are you a Shotokan? What makes you think that I am a Shotokan? Let's see. Do you think Doom should be considered a game that Satanists are scared of? Actually, it is a game that Satanists should be scared of. What's gayer, fucking a manly futa or a really good trap? A manly futa, depends. If by manly you mean it looks like a man, it's not a futa, it's a man. It's like an actual man. Or if you mean that the futa acts like a man, which means that it's still a chick, then there's really nothing wrong with that. A really good trap, actually there's not really a difference. The difference is that futa have tits. Traps usually don't. Usually. Most of the time. Anyway, what sci-fi anime you like the most? In terms of the sci-fi anime that I like the most, Steins Gate I really like. Do you consider Parasite a sci-fi anime? Because it's more of a horror sort of superhero anime, a horror monster sort of anime, but it has some not really as a sci-fi, but still I really like Parasite if you're into that sort of thing. And Steins Gate is pretty good. I really like Steins Gate. How do you feel the absolute degeneracy that is hand-holding? I love that hand-holding is so degenerate that you can even do it on stream and YouTube won't copyright you. Anyway, demons and pedophiles are A-okay. Both statements I bet some freaks believe. Jesus. Have any animated... Jesus fucking Christ. Stop scrolling down. Have any anime that you were looking for in this year? I haven't seen any of the anime sorts of lists this year, so what's upcoming, so I'm not really sure. Have you played Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? Yes, absolutely. Have you so? Did you beat Metal Gear Ray in Revengeance difficulty? I played it on normal. I have beaten it on normal. I don't bother to going like on the top most difficulty in those sorts of games. Metal Gear Revengeance was pretty good. It's a pretty fun game. Oh my god, my fucking stomach hurts for some reason. Vagina copyrights. Hi Appa, any comments on the recently announced Smash characters? I think they're pretty fucking cool. They're gonna be absolutely dank. You've probably been asked a ton about these. Your thoughts on Teaching Feeling, the VN game. I actually don't know about that. What's that? Teaching Feeling, 15 days with the I don't know about that. I don't know about that VN. I should probably check that one out. Let's see. What's your opinion on Love Life? I only watched the first episode, and it doesn't feel as moe as I thought. It's a little bit more on the realistic side, which is a little bit odd. There are a lot of moe elements in it, but it's a lot of the elements that the anime takes, at least from what I've seen in the first episode, they do take it very seriously. They do, of course, the idol stuff. It's very fantasy and everything like that. But by the time, like when they discuss about how they need to go to the school, they need to save the school from the brink of not having people entering the school. They need to be an idol and everything like that. It's actually some really they actually have legit struggle. And in some ways, I find the characters... I actually surprisingly enjoyed the characters. I didn't expect to enjoy it, at least on the first episode alone. I didn't expect it to enjoy it. I just gonna be some moe BS, but I guess it's fine so far from the first episode, but I need to see the rest. What drags Evangelion both versions for me are the insipid characters. The only character that is likable in Evangelion for me is Misato Katsuragi. Misato Katsuragi should be the protagonist of that anime. In fact, go to that anime pretending that Misato is the protagonist, because if the problem with the anime is it focuses too much on Shinji, because Shinji is a fucking cunt. He's a dense fucking cunt, a much fucking pussy who absolutely need to be fucking destroyed. Misato Katsuragi, on the other hand, she's fucking badass. She's a leader. She's competent. She knows she knows. She's a freaking badass. She knows her stuff. Like, I really like her. She's human too, and I don't know why she's not the protagonist. I have no idea why she's the protagonist. She decided to focus on Shinji of all this fucking misogynistic anime. Let's see here. The Gestapo is watching you. It's like the Gestapo, but the Gestapo. The Gestapo. The Gestapo is watching you. It's like the Gestapo, but more gay and cringe. Oh. Persona H is Persona 6. Hola, Apa Ben. I don't speak Spanish. Currently trying to beat Mother 3 before Nintendo comes to take me to ROM jail. Have you played Mother 3? I haven't played any of the Mother games. Don't fucking kill me. Don't fucking kill me. I need to play them. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I need to play those Mother games. The Mother games. I also need to play Chrono Trigger because I haven't fucking played it. I'm sorry. I will play them. I will. Please forgive me. Anyway, Futa also have the Pussy Puss too. Yeah, they do. They do have the Pussy Puss too. Alphabet has Ligma. What is Ligma? Ligma dick. Do you play Warframe? Not now. Not as much now. I used to play it quite a bit, quite often back then, but not really that now. Parasite is technically body horror. Yes, indeed. People are claiming the show staff is guilty of queer baiting and are sending them death threats. Fuck me. Yes. I can see why. Because the fan base consists of people like really toxic side of the Tumblr who really loves the most toxic shippers you could ever think of. The Voltron fan base is just absolutely insane. Look at it like this. What's manlier? Fucking a weak woman or a muscular man fueled by testosterone? My stream fucking died. Okay, stream just died briefly right there. I have no fucking idea why. Okay, so where were we? Okay, somebody asked, look at like this. What's manlier, fucking a weak woman or a muscular man fueled by testosterone? I think it would be I would say fucking a weak fucking a muscular man fueled. Actually, that's a very good question. I'm gonna go back to you later. Did you watch the end of Evangelion? Yes, I did. It was fucking shit. Hand holding is for fags. Parasite is already read that. Are you mortally challenged? Just want to know. Lol. Actually, I'm mortal. If I am mortally challenged, I could kill myself and still go back from the dead. Favorite Total War game? I haven't played any of the Total War games. Not really a big fan of strategy games, to be honest, but I do know them. So. Revengeance difficulty is unlocked via the Konami code. Hi, I just got here. What did I miss? Wait, Rags is in the chat? I don't know if Rags is Rags actually in the chat? Because that's really cool. Fuck Rags the fag. Do you have hair on your head, Appa? I do. I do. See? I have hair on my head. I'm not bald. Although I would love to go bald. I don't know why. I don't know why. I have an interest in going bald. Doom guy beating up demons with a cross. Are you working on your anime opening of you, Rags, Fringy, etc.? The problem is they don't appear frequently in my videos, so I mean making an anime opening of them, it shouldn't be centered on me. It should be centered on maybe just an anime opening of them. It shouldn't be centered on me, but and it should be Rags to be the main character. But anyway, what is Apaben? The fuck happened? They said Shiro's gay and we'll see his partner. We do. I did say the N-word. It's Nintendo. Nintendo has been fucking with me. Making it out that homosexual relationships only end in hardship and trauma. Jeez. Did you watch End of Evangelion film? Well, just in case you didn't catch it, I did. It sucked. Backstreet Girls is a show about idol traps. Have you heard of Live a Life? If you haven't, think of it like a spiritual predecessor of Octopath Traveler, the release on NES in Japan only. P.S. This game was made by Square. Oh, okay. You're cutting in and out. Hopefully the stream is much better. Have you played any of the Castlevania games? Yes, I've only played the NES version, the very first one, just to try out my Nintendo NES emulator. NES. NES, apparently the official name right now is the NES emulator. The official pronunciation, it's NES. I don't know. NES. Yes, I've played NES. So, Let's see here. Your system wrap out again? I don't think so. It's just the internet. It's the internet fucking up. It's the internet fucking up right now. It's not the system. But the connection is pretty unstable though. Hopefully it's going to be back to stable. Yeah, it should be stable now. Hell War when? I want to kill some demons. How would you imagine Doom Guy doing a Zandatsu? Zawarudo. Your stomach hurts. As a certified web doctor, I can confirm you have cancer. Well, my stomach does hurt because I've been eating too much. I actually need to take a fucking shit. Yeah, hopefully the connection is stable now. More like alphabet. This stream needs huge guts. Sex and the City is the best documentary in sex education. I never saw Sailor Moon. What's your opinion? Sailor Moon was it was serviceable as a typical Saturday morning cartoon show for anime fans, for animes out there. It's as this anime Saturday morning anime, you can call it that. It does the job fine. You sure it's not Ligma? Ligma dick? Can you say vinegar? I don't think so. I can say vinegar. I keep losing connection. I have to repeatedly close and open a video. Fuck me. It's my connection. It's really bad. I have no fucking idea. It just refuses to connect. Sure, blame the internet. Well, hey, say what you want about me blaming the internet. At least I'm not flagging people's videos. Did you watch Kaiji? I don't know what that is. What are good slice of life shows? I'm almost done with Lucky Star. Needed a new show. In terms of slice of life, I recommend Danshikokusei no Nichijou, Daily Life of High School Boys. It's pretty damn good. Nichijou, as in just Nichijou, it's also pretty good. What else does a slice of life is pretty good? You would call Blend S a slice of life. I don't think Blend S is a slice of life. It's just a little bit of a romantic comedy on the side. New Game is a slice of life, and New Game is pretty good. It's pretty enjoyable. So there's definitely a New Game. Anyway, does anyone know when Konosuba third season gets started? I don't know. What's your favorite Total War game? I think I've already. Oh, I just got off. Okay. I don't have a favorite because I haven't played any of the Total War games. Not really interested in strategy games in general. Let's see here. I'm new to anime. Any recommendations? Black Lagoon, without a shadow of a doubt. Black Lagoon is the first anime that I would recommend to anyone. The dub, especially, watch it with the dub. The dub is amazing. It is best experience in the dub version of Black Lagoon. In terms of other anime recommendations, other than Black Lagoon, I would recommend Death Parade because it did make me cry. It did tear me up. And yeah, for out of those two, I would recommend those two, and Black Lagoon especially. Highly recommend Black Lagoon. What are good? Oh, I already read that. What's your? I already read that. I understand acknowledging the past, but being strong without resorting to Nazi principles is much more favorable than rolling over playing dead. I have no idea what you're talking about. How to take care of puppies and dogs? Watch John Wick. Ligla. The live action series was underrated. What live action series? Let's see here. I should be studying, to be honest. Black Butler is a classic anime for supernatural shonen fans. I didn't like Black Butler, to be honest, because there is a huge disconnect between the comedy and the hyper dark, hyper realistic sort of vibe that Black Butler has. That, and I prefer watching Black Butler. I would love to watch Black Butler on the dub because the characters are British, and watching the British characters talking Japanese is just a little bit off for me. And the dub, unfortunately, it's not great. The reason why it's not great, it's not necessarily due to the acting. It's because they hired American actors to pretend to have a British accent. No. No, don't fucking do that. Just hire somebody British. It's fine. It's pretty fine. It's easy. Just find someone who is British. Come on. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Come on. Black Lagoon is amazing. Matt's favorite band is the Rolling Stones. Okay. Okay, I see. Marxism is cancer. Helicopters are the answer. Okay. Your stream quality has ligma. Well, you tell me. Why do people hate Aqua when she's the best girl in the group? Well, apparently Aqua is the best girl in the group. She's a useless fucking goddess. If Dino from Blendness was working in the US, would he be in jail? Actually, he has already been in jail. He has already been in jail in Japan. In Japan, for fuck's sake. He's already been in jail in Japan, so of course he's gonna be jailed in the US. Anyway. Alphabet doesn't play Total War. Shameful display! No, just not really interested in strategy games in general, so yeah, there's that. I have played them. I have played strategy games. I've played Age of Empires. I have a lot of good memories with Age of Empires. Age of Empires 2. I played StarCraft, but the OG StarCraft, not the second StarCraft. I thought second StarCraft, I only played it briefly because they don't have all the races. The OG StarCraft all the way, and all the expansions too. I played the OG StarCraft. I also played Rise of Nations. I thought Rise of Nations was fucking amazing. It's holy shit. I love Rise of Nations. It's a great strategy game. It's just you build your cities and everything like that. You build your army. You evolve from like the prehistoric age, the Middle Ages, all the way to like the modern times where you have like tanks and you can just build your tanks. It's just boom, 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 it's like a fucking. I just loved it. Loved Rise of Nations. Other than those, oh yeah, Command and Conquer 3. I played Command and Conquer 3. I fucking love Command and Conquer 3. Other than those, I think I've covered. Oh yeah, not real-time strategy, but I've played Civilization. I played the fourth one. I thought the fourth one was pretty good, really good. Then the fifth one is a lot more casual, in my honest opinion, but it's also pretty good. It's also pretty enjoyable. I really love the fifth one. I especially love the meme. This is better than Civilization 5 with the Brave New World expansion pack. Other than those are literally the only strategy game, the few strategy games that I played. Let's see. Well, at least I'm not flagging videos. Was that at the Jap of the whole mundane man thing? Yes, I'm actually. If you don't believe me, I was actually on that stream, not with chatting with the guys, but I was watching the stream like from the start to the end. Like holy fucking shit, it was a dumpster fire. It was a chaotic fucking mess. It was just a mess. We're probably gonna talk. Actually, we will talk about that because I fucking loved it. Do you like Toradora? I love Toradora. I really like Toradora. A lot of people say it's really bad. It's not great, but I disagree. I thought Toradora was really good. I actually like how the characters evolve. They didn't start off pretty well. I understand that, but eventually the anime grows, the anime proceeds, and the characters do grow on you. It's basically, it starts off like some sort of a love game. Like one character is interested with this girl, and this guy is interested with the girl, and this girl is interested with this guy, and they're basically trying to play this game of, can we make these two characters to like confess with each other and just like, just find a moment where they get close. And I think of the anime as this sort of a mind games, this love mind games or something like that. But eventually the anime proceeds and the characters realize that actually it's not about the game, the mind games, and actually the characters are fucked. Like all of the characters are just messed up. Like they have the dramas that they have in, the personalities that they have, they actually put detriments in it. And I like Toradora. I like the twists and turns between ups and downs between the show, and it's not the greatest thing, it's greatest anime ever, but I enjoyed my time watching it, so there's that. Anyway, oh, Hero finally get hiatus, by the way. Okay, I know I must disown Apaben for not playing Total War. Please go ahead, disown me. Your thoughts on Girls Mud Panzer, aka World of Tanks, the anime? Girls on Panzer, actually, it's not Girls on Panzer. Girls in Panzer, I haven't seen it, but I've seen a lot of people saying that it was pretty good, so Black Butler was awesome. I didn't like Black Butler, I'm sorry. I just watched the first 2 episodes, like, nah, this is not for me. One of the biggest issues, dubs, is a lack of competition and variety of voice actors, indeed. Should have hired Paracynical. Apaben, do a British accent. No. If it is called Black Butler, why are they white? No, they wear black. It's not the skin color, but did you know today is the 1-year anniversary of Sonic Mania? Ooh, nice. Congratulations for Sonic Mania for the 1-year anniversary. The tone is all over the place in Black Butler. Indeed, that's why I don't like. What do you think about anime lists? I gave you a while ago to remind. Oh, I remembered a while ago to remind you it included Yu Yu Hakusho, Trigun, and Rurouni Kenshin. Well, I've already seen Rurouni Kenshin when I was in fucking childhood. I was already seen Rurouni Kenshin. I haven't seen it in full yet, but I do know like most of this. I do know most of the story. I've already seen Rurouni Kenshin in childhood. I do know most of the story. I should probably rewatch them all, but I do know Rurouni Kenshin. I've seen it. I haven't seen Yu Yu Hakusho. Trigun is on my watch list. I'm still doing other stuff. A lot of doing other stuff on YouTube and everything like that when I'm doing this. And so, I like Aqua. Aqua was a FUT. Darkness and Megumin were better. Okay. Bloodiest, goriest scene from an anime. That is a difficult question. Anything by Junji Ito. I guess it would say anything by Junji Ito is very gory, but gory and bloody. But I guess that's an easy answer. That's a very easy answer because Junji Ito is supposed to be gory and bloody. But in terms of like unexpectedly gory from an anime that is would you call School Days gory and bloody? Because most of the anime is just the characters fucking and it's just high school drama fluff, but then the blood I think it's the impact of that fucking blood, the freaking ending, the gore. It's just fucking amazing. It's just lovely. But other than those, I can't really think of one. I haven't seen a lot of bloody sorts of anime. Even Parasite, the blood in Parasite, the gore and the blood in Parasite was standard, was pretty standard for typical gore and blood stuff. So anyway, American anime VA trying to pull off British accent. I must see this cringe. Yeah, it's fucking cringy. Shameful display, you have no honor, go play Total War now. Play Crusader Kings 2. I tried playing Crusader Kings 2. I was too complex for me. I'm sorry. Like, I tried playing it, but I just can't understand the the mechanics are just, it's too fucking complex for me. And I need to have like a fucking tutorial on the side to actually play that shit. It's a fucking amazing game for those who actually understand how to play it. The learning curve is insane for Crusader Kings 2. I tried. I tried. I really do. But the learning curve, too hard for me. And yeah, it's really hard for me. You ever played StarCraft? I already answered that. Yes, I have played StarCraft, the OG StarCraft. I enjoyed playing StarCraft, the OG. It's really lots of fun. Anyway, flag. What's with the flag? Blood for the blood gods. What is this? What did Blood Sports just came in? The fuck happened with Mundane Matt? A friend has been keeping me updated, but this has been quite the clusterfuck. Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to talk about Mundane Matt later on. Toradora is literally the greatest love story ever told, mate. No. But it was good. It was good, just not great. Book was better, but when has that not ever been the case? Have you seen the anime Ikitosen? Yes, it's a fan service galore anime that just it's just fan service. It's an anime that is not ashamed with its fan service content, and it's not for me. It's not for me. The best thing I can say is not for me. But I love that I think it was in Gigu's video. I love that the narrator basically says, yeah, here's the story, blah, 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 but who cares? Here's a girl in fucking bathtub. Just you're here for that, right? At least they understand their target audience, which I appreciate. Good job. Toradora is super cute. I really enjoyed it. What's your favorite Kamen Rider? Wow, Kamen Rider, I only have very vague memories of Kamen Rider in my early childhood. The only cartoon the only like sorts of, on that sort of genre that I watch is, if you guys remember Grand Caesars, I watched that a lot. I watched that quite a lot because it just so happened to be my TV when I woke up in the morning. And I enjoyed Grand Caesars. In terms of like the Japanese sorts of like shows, live action shows with the monsters genre, I am an Ultraman fan. I am like holy shit. I love Ultraman. I really, really love Ultraman. I should have Ultraman in there. I grew up with Gaia, and then I ended up playing Ultraman Fighting Evolution 3 on the PS2, which I thought was fucking awesome. Very underrated. It has a lot of the Supermans I really want to see. You have Tiga, Dyna, Cosmos, and Gaia. And then you have also the classic Ultramans. You have Ultraman, Ultra 7, Ultraman Ace, Ultraman Taro. You have, goddamn, there's some Leo. There's so many Ultramans in there. I just fucking love Ultraman. Just doing the researches and everything like that, and getting to know the monsters and everything. I need to fucking rewatch Ultraman. I just fucking loved it. Anyway, Let's see. If you become a game developer, would you make a Doom visual novel? No. I would make just a normal visual novel. Not a parody sort of visual novel. Any thoughts on Chaos Head, Chaos Child, and Robotic Notes, which is the same universe as Steins Gate? I haven't seen any of them, so yep. Can you speak your own language that is Indonesian? Yes, but you don't give me any materials to speak on, so. What hentai games does Apaben recommend? In terms of visual novel, the only recent one that I played is Hatsukoi, and I only played one route, and so far it was pretty good. It was pretty good. The timer on the meme stream is still on, yes. Thoughts on Harmful Opinions return and Spectral of Candid? Well, Harmful Opinions return, that's pretty good for him. I actually miss him because his channel got terminated left and right. Anyway, when are you going to do another anime review? Probably soon enough. Have you seen Inuyasha? Yes, I have seen Inuyasha. I thought it was okay for what it is, but there are too much fangirls on Inuyasha. I recommend watching Rurouni Kenshin. Show's extremely well done. I have already seen Rurouni Kenshin on my childhood. I've seen most of its episode. Haven't seen it all the way through the end, but I do know that I do know the ending. I haven't seen it all the way through the end though, but I do know most of the story. I just need to rewatch it. Just a little bit of nostalgia. I just fucking love the story. Just fucking love the songs and it like that. Devilman is pretty gory. Not really. Not really. I guess. At least on Devilman Crybaby standard, it's not. Maybe the manga is a lot gorier, but try playing Kerbal Space Program. Nah, not really. I am flagging. Turn off that pesky ad block. I am mortally challenged. What is your favorite anime trope? My favorite anime trope would be the sort of cynical, miserable, fuck everything, fuck life sorts of character. You know, kind of like, not an anime, but this is Japanese stuff. Kind of like Fie from Trails of Cold Steel. I really like that sort of character. Kind of like the guy in green, the green-haired guy from Blend S. I really like him. Kind of like who else? I really like those sorts of cynical, miserable, fuck you, fuck this life, everything, fuck everything character. It kind of just resonates with me because that's exactly how my mindset works. So I was watching some science videos. God damn it. Stop auto-scrolling. I was watching some science videos earlier today. Say, Apaben, would you ever want to live on another planet, like a terraform Mars or Venus? No. I still love Earth, and we still haven't explored Earth yet. So, rest in peace, Apaben. Gaia, the spirit of Earth, can no longer stand the destruction plaguing out our planet. Apaben, is anime a sin? Depends. Here's the thing about anime. A lot of the Western media right now are dying, and anime is your only refuge. So it is a sin. Here's the thing, if the Western media is consumed by feminists, I think that's much bigger sin. So you gotta need to take between the two sins out there. How do you say good morning in your first language? Selamat pagi. There, that's how you say it. You should know Nekopara. Your thoughts? I know Nekopara, but I don't play it because it's just one route. It's just one route from start to finish. It's not just like a visual novel, typical visual novel where it's like it's just one route, and I want visual novels to have a little bit more freedom on who I want to be my waifus and everything like that. Here's the sentence that you need to speak in Indonesia. Doom is the best game. Doom adalah game yang terbaik di dunia. Oh, God damn it! Stop it, timer! You're fucking interrupting me. Doom adalah game yang terbaik di dunia. That's how you say it. Need a game? Try Corpse Party. I've already seen people play Corpse Party way too much than actually play the game. Ever watched the greatest anime ever made, Kyonyu Fantasy? I haven't seen that. Would you ever want to go live on another planet? No. Here's the I already read that. Sawatagi. No, not Sawatagi. It's Slamat Pagi. Jesus Christ. Selamat Pagi. Jesus. Anyway, meme stream finally starts. Let's get straight to the meme stream, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna fucking get rid of the timer here. Get a timer. Okay, meme stream finally begin. We'll finally get to the good stuff. Meme stream. Now we have about 80 plus memes for today. 80 plus materials, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be long, and it's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be great. So let's fucking do this. So let's start off with the first topic of today, which is the one that you guys have been waiting for, the red reason why you're coming in here, which is the Doom Eternal trailer. The Doom Eternal trailer that caused so many outrage from people. But before we actually get into the outrage, let's check on the clip that people got outraged at.
Remember, demon can be an offensive term. Refer to them as mortally challenged.
That's just fucking amazing. So you guys listen to that? That's fucking amazing. That is just the greatest thing ever. Just remember, demons can be an offensive term. Refer to them as mortally challenged. Let's hear that again, ladies and gentlemen.
Remember, demon can be an offensive term. Refer to them as mortally challenged.
That is amazing. So that my friend, that has caused outrage. That has caused so much outrage from the social justice side. And it's fucking hilarious. It is just so amazing. Like, I should probably like make an entire video on it, but I decided to make fun of it on a meme stream. Just make fun of it on a meme stream because it's amazing. That's it. Yes, that's it. That's literally it. That's it. Let's replay it again. Let's replay it again for everybody's sake.
Remember, demon can be an offensive term. Refer to them as mortally challenged.
There. That's it. Refer to them as mortally challenged. That's literally it. There's literally nothing else in there. Just refer to the demons as mortally challenged. Now let's get to the rage. Let's get to the outrage because it's it is delicious. It is just it makes me just oh, the outrage. Oh, let me play that shit. Let's see. Destroy the child. Corrupt them all. On one hand, I'm super excited by a lot of the things in the new Doom reveal, but also I am kinda wary because of a few of the jokes felt questionable. Example, that hologram that said something like, demon is an offensive term, please refer to them as mortally challenged. I mean, I need to... Oh god, that is... Oh, thoughts on Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus. It is garbage. I didn't like it. It's really underwhelming. Anyway, moving on. Like, you bet your ass the primal gamer part of my brain went wild when they showed the plasma gun. Looked a lot like the one from 1993 Doom did over having the old potion-like health bonus pickups. Okay. But also, God, please let this game not be aimed at gamers in that way. Do I need to... Oh, God. I just really need to play the... Oh... I need to play that sad violin. Oh, I need to play that sad violin. I've seen one or a couple of folks hypothesize that maybe the joke isn't haha SJW bad, but that powerful people who benefit from the demon apocalypse are laughably misappropriating woke language to frame the situation as actually not so bad. Yes. That happens. You know, corporations, in real life, corporations will refer to things that are fucking reprehensible as, they're going to euphemize. Euphemize it? Is that even a word? They're going to make euphemisms out of the things that are, you know, they're really horrible. Like, of course, they're going to refer to demons as mortally challenged. It's not because... I think it's not because it's really... Okay, it is an offensive term, at least for the people who work in there, because it is a disgrace to their work, like their research and everything like that. You don't refer to the demons as, you know, demons. You refer to them as mortally challenged, because that is the euphemism. That happens in a lot of companies. They refer to horrible things as, it's just a mishap and everything like that. Even though this mishap consists of like somebody crashing down and burning their entire freaking stock or something like that. I don't know, but it happens. Like, even if this explanation is true and my more cynical, less naively optimistic side doubts it is, I don't think that'll stop gamers from hearing the jokes and still be like, tee, yes, I too. What? Okay, slow down. Even if this explanation is true, and my more cynical, less naively optimistic side dubbed it is, I don't think that'll stop gamers from hearing the jokes and still being like, tee, yes, I too hate the minorities. What? How the fuck can you look at that joke? It's like, tee, I hate the minorities. That is amazing. Wow. Like, this is off. That is off this planet. That is so off this planet. I'm just I'm sorry. I can't. I need to play this so much. I'm just sorry. I'm just. Oh. Yeah, whatever. I hope my worries are proven wrong, or at least those few questionable lines are an isolated thing. It's not gonna be recurrent throughout the whole game. Well, it's just one line. It's just one line from like this big giant. Actually, anyway, not sure what to think about hashtag Doom Eternal having not one but two anti-SJW jokes in it. What happened to leaning into Nazi punching and the like? Doom and Wolfenstein 2 seem pretty self-aware of subtext, so I have trouble reading this trailer as anything but a dog whistle. It's... Try the surge. Ugh. The surge was blah. Anyway, demon can be an offensive term. They prefer to be called mortally challenged. What is it with this game devs and bad jokes? Oof, bad jokes. Bad jokes. Bad jokes indeed. Like, that's not funny. That's not Do I have to play the sad violin all over again? I'm sorry. I need to play the sad fucking violin all over again. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, here's the weirdest one. This is the weirdest one out of all of them, because here's the that one of my fans sent me, one of my followers sent me, and I tried to look for the profile. I'm blocked. I'm blocked. Who is this? Who is this and why am I blocked? I don't remember you. I don't know who you are. Why am I blocked? I don't remember people too much, so I am blocked by whoever this person is. So I can't check out the tweet. So somebody sent me the screenshot, and here's the screenshot. I am glad others are calling out the Doom gameplay, lampooning political correctness now. I had completely missed the immigrant scare allegory bit the first time I saw the gameplay. I don't know why it thinks that a Doom game needs to pull this shit. It's like they remember how the original Doom offended people averse to... Okay. I haven't read any of these, but fuck me. So you're telling me that it is just basically going to the old Doom routes. Hey, let's offend as many people as possible, which in that case, they did it. They fucking did it. Averse to video game violence. It's like, so offending people is key to our game somehow. Well, they are offending the right sorts of people. They're offending the people that honestly I think deserves to be offended. Like, honestly, these people, oh my god, these people, like seriously, am I the only one who thinks that these people deserve to be offended? Like, they deserve to be offended. They got offended by everything. Like, they need to be offended. They need to be, because everything is gonna be offensive. They need to build a fucking thicker skin. They need to be fucking offended. Anyway, game looks great. These gags about Earth being a melting pot of culture and the correct term is mortally challenged doesn't add to the game. It only shits on a good number of fans for no reason. Actually, it's a small number of fans. A very small number of fans. Like, it's just a fucking quip. It's just a fucking no. And I realize some will argue it's USC and hell, they're the bad guys. They're supposed to sound like the bad guys. But look, you don't need to equate demons to the mentally ill and immigrants. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. You're the one who did it. You're the one who did it. I'm gonna get to somebody who puts into Revelation on that. Anyway. Are there any games that have come out that have been influenced by anti-SJW culture? Yes, there have been. It's called Japan. Anything made in Japan, anything and everything made in Japan is influenced by anti-SJW culture, in the sense that anti-SJW means that it offends everything, everybody SJW. In the SJW sphere, the Japanese games just offends everybody. That's why they are successful. That's why they're successful, because they're making content that the Western media are afraid to make. They're making content, the Western entertainment, the Western games, the Western comics. They're just afraid to make the games the same way Japanese games did. That's why they're successful. That's why anime is booming. That's why a lot of people went to anime. That's why a lot of people went to video games in Japan. That's why I own Japanese games a lot more than I own Western games. Western games are dying. Western games are just slowly starting to deteriorate. It's just, there are only a couple of games from the West that I really like. Most of them are from indies or double A's. It's never been the West AAA. It's never been a AAA game from the West that I really love in the past couple of years. The only exception being Doom on 2016. That's the last AAA game from the West that I really, really love. The rest have been really underwhelming. Like, what's the last year's AAA? Destiny 2? Destiny 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Horizon Zero Dawn was alright. There was an Uncharted game last year, right? Uncharted Lost Legacy? I can't really think of, seriously. AAA is dying. Western AAA is dying. The Japanese AAA is booming. Monster Hunter World is really, really big game right now. Everybody's been playing it. Everybody playing Monster Hunter World right now. And then, what else? The fighting games, and then the point is, big AAA games from Japan is much, much better, much bigger. Warframe is not AAA. I don't think Warframe is AAA. Warframe is more of a double A route. It's a free-to-play game as well. Nier Automata, EA was remember when EA wasn't a total piece of shit? Yeah, there was a time pre-2010. Uncharted 4 was last year as well. Actually, Uncharted 4 was 2 years ago in 2016. Not last year. God of War is one of the few decent ones. Only few decent Western AAA games right now. Other than God of War, like Far Cry 5 was fun, but a little underwhelming. Seriously, I can't think of... What is the biggest AAA games released this year from the West? Other than Far Cry 5 and God of War. Monster Hunter World. The Western ones, at least. Can't really think of any. Anyway, let's move on. Ori and the Blind Forest was indie on the West. Indie. Anyway, was it indie or is it double A? It's not triple A as far as I know, but anyway. Are there any games that have come out that have been influenced by anti-SJW culture? It would make sense considering how much it's ruined gaming culture in general. Actually, no. No, not at all. It's actually SJW culture that has been ruining Western gaming in general. It's actually SJW culture, the people that focuses too much on ideology, that destroys a lot of Western games right now. It focuses too much on being politically correct instead of, providing actually decent fucking games. There's nothing in but God of War and Far Cry 5. Detroit Become Human. Oh yeah, Detroit Become Human was already released. I fucking forgot! Detroit Become Human was this year! I fucking forgot! Jeez. Anyway, I just can't think of any examples in actual games. You should check out Kingdom Come Deliverance and... Seriously? Kingdom Come Deliverance? Kingdom Come Deliverance. Just... The profile picture is fucking Demi-Fiend. And the hoopla around it. Its creator is an openly anti-Muslim. Citation needed? I don't believe Daniel Favre was anti-Muslim. Where did you got that impression? You did a whole stream on Detroit. How did you forget? The game is fucking forgettable. That's how. Seriously, give me some credit, guys. Give me some credit. Do you even I played Detroit and I was like, wow, that game fucking exists? I actually fucking forgot. Please give me some credit. David Cage games have been really fucking forgettable. Anyway, Gamergator, and it shows in his work. Citation fucking needed. Seriously. When has Daniel Favre been an anti-Muslim? That's... Ugh. After playing both Metro games, I bought myself the actual Metro novel. Actually, Metro Exodus looks pretty fine for now, so... Just got here what happened. So, we're talking about the Doom Eternal hoopla around Doom Eternal. I think that hoopla is much better in terms of the hoopla around Doom Eternal. About how one of the announcer basically says, remember, do not refer to demons as demons. You need to refer to them as mortally challenged. Demon can be an offensive term, so refer to them as mortally challenged. So Here's another account. Glad that Bethesda felt the need to add jokes about political correctness to the Doom Eternal trailer on the top of jokes that compared the demons to immigrants. No, they compared demons to the demons, but definitely something the game needed. Sounds a lot like hoopla. Sounds a lot like hoopla, and everything hoopla, hoopla. Hoopla! Anyway. Glob damn it, Doom Eternal. You had so much Glob damn it. You had so much promise, so much potential, but no, you have to mock immigration issues and jumping on the mocking political correctness train. New Doom game. OMG us, it's making fun of political correctness. Okay then. Hoopla! 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 Anyway, the point of the political correctness stuff in Doom demo footage is to show how modern immigration rhetoric could be adopted to justify a literal demonic invasion. It's funny and poignant. If you see the jokes towards demons as being about people of color, that's kind of racist. This guy is correct. It's fucking correct. This guy is true. It's true. It's true. You are the ones who's seeing immigrants in it. I'm seeing demons, fam. What I'm seeing on that trailer is the UAC trying to justify demonic invasion. That's it. That's it. It's literally it. You just put it in the context of the game. I'm not thinking of immigration from that point. Like, they're trying to justify demonic invasion because that's how big corporations usually do. They try to make sure that things that are harmful, there are things that are bad, they're catastrophic, they try to euphemize it. They try to make sure that it sounds nice. That happens in every fictional media ever. It happens to every big evil corporations ever. That happens every single time. They just so happen to use a rhetoric that is a little similar to, I guess, immigrant rhetoric, anti-immigration rhetoric, apparently, because I've been paying attention. So, anyway. We already read these two. The Doom Eternal trailer is great, but the joke that's like, remember demon is an offensive term, please call them mortally challenged, couldn't have made my eyes roll harder. First reaction, oh my god. Second reaction, wait, did that NPC just say demon may be an offensive term? Please refer to them as mortally challenged. So is this a story about utopian society accepting or tolerating outsiders who then ruin it? Jesus. No, it's about the story of a bunch of scientists who are doing experiments to take energy and resources from hell. And it just so happened that demons came in and they probably do researches on them. And they don't want these demons to be referred to as demons. They want to be referred as mortally challenged so that it sounds nice. So that it sounds nice. Do you see what I mean? It's big evil corporations wanting to, how do you call it? Sugarcoat. They're trying to sugarcoat the evil things that are happening in the world. You can think of the game, you can think of everything that happens in the game within the game's context. It is within the game's context. It is never outside. It is never about immigration. It is everything it is in this game is absolutely within the game's context. You can think of it that way. It's not referencing anything. Okay. In a lot of ways, in some ways, it is the same similar thing, but you can still think of it in its game context, and I think it works because again, big evil corporations were going to sugarcoat things that are horrible. Like, I don't know what else to say. My eyes are rolling at the people while I rolling over the demons supposedly challenge joke. Alfie Brown treats gamers like medieval peasants. I'll stick to what I heard on my way to work. The demons may be morally challenged, but the SJWs are mentally challenged. B.A. Thompsonator called this sort of thing culture faggotry. Anyway, so Doom Eternal is sort of equating demon invasion with immigration and political correctness. Demon is an offensive term. They prefer the term mortally challenged. Earth is the universe melting pot. Okay, Earth the universe melting pot. Now that can be now that is indeed a reference to the immigration, I guess. But still, the point is, it's okay. So we should go back. YouTube isn't happy. App is talking about this. Fuck me. Okay, we should be back. 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 Okay, we should be back. Are we back? Are we back? Yes, we are back. Absolutely. Great, great. Excellent. Excellent. So, continuing on, moving on. Doom Eternal looking fucking phenomenal, but I'm not sure how I feel about the lazy jokes about political correctness. Remember, demon is an offensive term. Earth is a melting pot. Just seems kind of lame, like something edgy my old racist uncle would forward me. What? No. Doom Eternal's writing and world design looks less interesting this time. Demon might be an offensive term. Jesus. Doom Eternal. Demon can be an offensive. They prefer mortally challenged. Okay. Earth is the Melifont of the universe. No. I'm gonna need at least 3 more Wolfensteins to balance out how gross that one line is. So I guess Bethesda is like making a game that tries to balance. Like Wolfenstein 2 is very, very on the SJW side, but Doom is on the anti-SJW side. Looks like they're trying to balance things out. Alphabet's internet connection is mortally challenged. Yeah, you tell me. I just look at one of the guys complaining. Zaytar is following an account called Women Against Feminists. So I guess they aren't a complete SAW. They're just being one right now. Just because people follow somebody on Twitter doesn't mean that they wholeheartedly agree with everything that they say. Sometimes people just follow on Twitter as hate tweet, just because they hated the tweets, just for hate tweets or something like that. And I follow Alex Jones on Twitter. That doesn't mean I agree with everything he say. I follow Paul Joseph Watson on Twitter. Doesn't mean I agree with everything he say. There are people that I follow that I totally disagree with. So it's not indication. So anyway, so Doom's pathetic as the word demon is offensive joke doesn't even make sense canonically. They describe themselves as demons in the testaments in the last game. The age of his reckoning is uncounted. The scribes carved the name deep in the tablets of hell across eons, and each battle etched terror in the hearts of the demons. They knew he would come, as he always had, as he always will, to feast on the blood of the wicked, for he alone could draw strength from his fallen foes, and even his power grew, shift and unrelenting. First off, these are not statements from the UAC. These are not statements from the UAC. The UAC, what the USC says is completely different to what are these, what do you call these things? These like these shrines that basically just gives you these sort of statements about the demons and everything like that. They're totally different. They're two different things. They're two completely different things. And why are you it's like anyway, Doom Eternal looks good otherwise. Like they all need to do is change the voice clips. No, you misinterpreted this. This is from one of the Slayer Testament. This is the Slayer Testament, apparently. Yeah, this is a testament. That one was statement from UAC. UAC, it's two completely freaking different things. Two completely different people. Some people, it's the game it's not one person. There are multiple people in the game. One person referred to these things as demons. The other refers to them as mortally challenged, or asks people to refer to them as mortally challenged. Come on. How can you not? Ugh. Doom Eternal, demon can be offensive. They prefer mortally... I already read this. Doom Eternal, the super shotgun has a meat hook. Me, I still love you despite your flaws. Before anyone to decide to misinterpret here, I laid it out. Melting pot, great, fantastic, wonderful thing for society to be. Invoking the melting pot in the context of a demonic invasion for laughs? No, that's literally the kind of juxtaposition a Nazi zalifates over. Listen, man. UAC is an evil freaking company. They use resources from hell to power the earth. And they justify it. They try to find way. They try to justify this demonic invasion because we're trying to find power from hell. Oh. For fuck's sake. What is it with the stream and... Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I can't take this anymore. I can't take this anymore. I can't take this anymore. I can't. Fuck. Oh, you cunt. You fucking cunt. You fucking cunt. Oh, you son of a cunt. You son of a fucking cunt. Oh my god, you son of a cunt. Oh my fucking god. That's what's fucking stopping it. That's what's fucking stopping it. Oh my god! Now finally! Oh, it was you! It was you! Downloading updates out of fucking nowhere! Oh my god! Wait, one device connected. Are you connected to my phone? Oh, it was the fucking Switch! Oh, it was the Switch! Oh, it was the fucking Switch! Oh, it was the Switch! It was the fucking Switch! Now I remember! It was the Switch that downloaded it! Oh, Oh! It was the Switch! I thought, oh yeah, I have the hotspot. I have my laptop hotspot connected. 2 devices connected to my laptop hotspot. I have my phone, and then the other device, I have no idea what it is. And I thought, oh yeah, it's the fucking Switch! Fuck you, Switch! Stop downloading shit from me, Jesus! You thought it was a connection, but it's me, Mario! What are you downloading? I actually have no fucking idea. I have no fucking idea what my Nintendo Switch is downloading. It could be downloading updates. It could be downloading anything, fucking anything. I have no idea. It's a Nintendo Switch being... Anyway, carrying on. Today's idiot punching back is Doom Eternal. Made a joke about demon being an offensive term and suggests a politically correct way to say it equals racist to immigrants. No. People are now unironically trying to compare immigrants to a powerful, multi-dimensional, endless army of demons that start genocides in every dimension they don't own. In some ways, I guess in some ways. I mean, I've heard so many stories about immigrants committing a lot more crimes than their... Ugh. How? Wait. From the Fs, I assume that the stream went out. I already turned off my hotspot. That's the one that's causing it. So it should be focused on my internet and my internet only. So, you know what? I'm just gonna try to let's see everything I can quit. Discord, fuck off. Steam, fuck off. What else? Avast, turn off. I guess that's it. That's all the things that would stop my live stream from interrupting my live stream. I fucking hated that. Anyway, the stream keeps randomly buffering from time to time. I have no fucking idea. Doom is good Christian game where you stop evil demons to save God and the world. No, Apaben, you are definitely not an economist. I have no fucking idea. So do these idiots like calling these immigrants those people who only want to steal your country and start genocides, plus are trying to get too political to a game that doesn't have any political messages? I thought we want to have politics in video games. I thought we're talking about how video games should be political. We do have the discussion about video games want to be political, right? Right? I don't know. I don't know about you, but last time I checked, we have lots and lots of discussions about video games being political. But when it's not your politics, you got offended by it. Okay, you know what? Let's make video games political. Let's make political so that it offends them. Oh, no. Video games need to be political, just not in that way. Oh. Anyway, demon women and children seek refuge on Earth. Dear everyone who got mad at the Doom Eternal jokes, they are making fun of you, not immigrants, you dipshits, indeed. I fucking love this. It's CNN serious. No, it's not CNN, but still. Dude, Eternal. Dude, Eternal. Fucking amazing. Replaced it with MSNBC and it's brilliant. The Doom guy is basically ice. The ice police is coming to destroy all the Doom immigrants trying to destroy. Oh my god. Impact fund. What's up with the impact fund? It's not the impact fund. That looks like Ariel. Anyway. Let's move on from the Doom memes. Let's get to this webcomic. What is this? Toys Are We? Oh, nice. 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 Toys, are you 12? Ha ha ha. Do you have any bags that are more discreet? We'll provide just the thing. This is gonna putting that through. Kick out all illegal demons. Oh, I mean, I'm not exactly complaining. I'm not exactly. Dicks are us indeed. Toys are we. By the way, a little bit of sad music for rest in peace, Toys R Us. Toys R Us, rest in peace. Toys R Us is dead. Actually, I actually got the full version of that song. Why didn't I get that? Ah, here it is. Why didn't I use that? Okay, here it is. They need to sell some video games instead. Those are toys too, right? Anyway. You know, as somebody who loves Silent Hill, I need to remind you that Silent Hill remasters exist. The remasters exist. The HD one is on the right. Yes, I'm not fucking kidding. The HD one is on the right, and they actually fucking use Comic Sans, and it's just. Rest in peace to Silent Hill. Actually, that's a good. Like the HD version was just horrible. It's horribly received. The dub is actually a lot worse than the original, which is somehow. That's not an edit. That's an actual. You can go ahead and Google it yourself. The Silent Hill Ranch. Silent Hill HD, Silent Hill Ranch. It is legit on Comic Sans. Fucking. It just looks so awkward. Anyway. A 14-year-old is running for governor in Vermont. Damn, son! Even Sonnenborn is too young to vote, but that's not stopping him from running for governor. In the Vermont Constitution, there is no age restriction for a person seeking the state's highest office. God damn, son! Like, I'm not mad. That's amazing. That's amazing. Congratulations. That's really good. He's running for government. Like, that is something to be proud of. I mean, that's amazing. Good job. Absolutely excellent. Great job. Hopefully you win. I vote for him. Where the fuck is Vermont? Good question. Now let's switch back to the topic. Switch. I want to talk about. So you guys remember Philip Mewson, the guy who plagiarized somebody else's review for Dead Cells at IGN. Well, you know the story. If you haven't seen one of my videos, I already covered that story. He has been fired, and then he made this apology video where he didn't really apologize. He actually just made excuses after excuses, and people even put challenges to him and say, hey guys, find more instances where I plagiarize things. And they fucking found a lot. Like, even his LinkedIn profile is a template from... Like, this guy I have never seen a guy plagiarize this much. The amount of plagiarism is so that he does in pretty much a lot of the things is so fucking bad. He plagiarized from NeoGAF. He plagiarized from NeoGAF. What the? He plagiarized from NeoGAF. What? That is the funniest fucking thing that I've seen, that I've heard in a while. How the? Why? Okay. He plagiarized. He plagiarized from everything. He removed his apology video. Everybody got it archived, and he decided to strike everybody the re-uploads, which is actually it's not really re-uploads. Actually, it's his content. I guess he has the right to strike it. It's just a little asshole thing to do, but still. Now, the thing I want to talk about right now is these people on these sorts of SJW side. Here's Caroline Petit. She is one of the major contributors of Feminist Frequency, aka Anita Sarkeesian. You know, Anita Sarkeesian. I need to talk about Anita Sarkeesian. You all know who she is. And Carolyn decided to make a comment on Gamergate. So surely the Gamergate movement is more active right now than it's ever been given than this past week has given us the most clear, obvious, and explicit violation of ethics in gaming journalism in recent years, right? Actually, yes, they are. They are pretty active. This is the Kotaku in action page. You can Google IGN. You'll look at it. It's like countless of posts talk about IGN, classic IGN article way back. Top 5 reasons Dark Souls will eat Skyrim's face. Fucking hell. They do talk about the plagiarism. See, look at this. They do talk about the plagiarism. What? They do talk about Gamergate does talk about the plagiarism. Just look at their Reddit. I mean, they don't talk about it using the Gamergate hashtag because honestly, nobody uses the hashtag anymore. It's fucking irrelevant. It's Gamergate's dead. Nobody uses the hashtag anymore. But they still do frequent Kotaku in action. I still do frequent Kotaku in action. Just look at the news in there, look at from materials and everything like that. And one of it is my video is here. My video is in there. We got posted in Kotaku in action. Young Yes video is in there. Fired IGN editor Philip Muse in response. Refuses to admit plagiarism. Like so many. Look at this. Like they're the ones who posted the IGN response. The response from the plagiarist. The first the OG video. And you have all these people commenting. It's like, oh my god, you fucking disingenuous cunt. And it's seriously. They have talked about this. The point is, Gamergate has talked about this. Gamergate, the people on Gamergate, this is the subreddit of their biggest. I have no fucking idea. Why don't you just do a little bit? Now, how about you? Have you talked about Philip? No, you haven't talked about Philip. You haven't talked about Philip Mewson. Or at least before that tweet, you haven't talked about it. Seriously, what was with this? Come on. You need to at least have talked about this. What about IGN? IGN's rundown of all the cameos and Easter eggs in Ready Player One. That's not related. Props to Paradox for their statement on their IGN review. Not related. IGN offices not related. Haha, the latest article from that Brazilian smear site states that Sam Hauser was responding to Anita in IGN article for 2001. Not related. I see some people responded to Dead Cells review guy's apology video with stuff like, hey, at least he apologized, good for him. And totally fun thought experience to imagine what kind of responses he'd be getting and how he'd be viewed and treated if he were a woman. So, in other words, you don't care about the ethics. You only care about pushing feminism, which is not surprising. It's somebody from Feminist Frequency. Young Yout. It's somebody from Feminist Frequency, so not really that surprising. So, in case I missed it, one of the most blatant breaches in unethical journalism ever just happened in the past few weeks, and the old "it's all about ethics in games journalism" crowd seems totally uninterested. Wrong. Do you know where I get this tweet? I got this tweet from Mombot, one of the biggest gamergaters out there. She tweeted all of this out. Look at me, my video's in there. Hey, got noticed, got posted in Kotaku in action. This just happens all the fucking time. Anyway, it happens. Why are you ignoring this? How? It's lying. You're basically lying at this point. It's total fucking lie. It's a total fucking lie. They do talk about this. A lot of people that I know from Gamergate are talking about this. They don't use the hashtag because the hashtag is fucking dead. But You got it. You know Gamergate. You should know the people involved, the sorts of people who are the pro Gamergate side. They do talk about this. Or actually, or maybe you don't know. Maybe you actually don't know about it because you blocked them. Because you block a lot of these Gamergaters, which happens all the fucking time. I got blocked by a lot of people, even though I barely responded to people. I never responded to people at all. Almost never. I barely responded to people. Go check out my tweets and replies. It's very rare for me to reply to people. Very rare. Very, very rare. I don't reply to people that often. So, if I have that right, then I guess I'll restate the obvious and point out that it was never about ethics in game journalism. It was about people feeling threatened by a change in game culture. A change marked by value on genuine empathy and human concern for other people.
No. No, 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 no.
No. Just no. Gamergaters don't harass deaf. Gamergaters don't harass deaf. Lamau, yeah, right. You must be new to this. Trans women are some of the goober... What is this? What is this? Goober Grub's favorite targets for harassment, but go off, I guess. Goober, what is this? What is Goober fucking Grub? Goober Grub. Just the simple mechanics of sizing a head mop in someone in 2018 are remarkable. This has nothing to do with Gamergate, but I do have someone else's random tweet that basically says something really fucking stupid regarding Gamergate. Where is it? Not you. Where are you? Is it you? Ah, here it is. I should have actually copied, cut this into here. Okay, my bad. Okay, here it is. Gamergate claimed to be a consumer watchdog in part to prevent any actual consumer advocacy from happening. They defend things like loot box.
No. 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 No.
My hands are... Gamergate claimed to be a consumer watchdog in part to prevent any actual consumer advocacy from happening. They defend things like loot boxes. Yeah, Gamergate defend loot boxes. What?
No. 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 No.
Think out of nowhere, Metal Gear Solid exclamation, but no. Who? Gamergate defends loot boxes. What is? They defend things like loot boxes, asset flips, pay to play. Every game is pay to play. What? You pay to get? What? Where are you getting the? You mean free to play? Pay to play? Every pay to play? What?
No. No.
Pay to play. I'm sorry. You're pay to play. What is pay to play? Pay to play. No. It's MMO with subscription. Could have said it subscription fees. Pay to play. That is a fucking weird term. Everything in game is pay to play. A lot of things in video games is pay to play. Pay to win. Now that's a more term that I understand. And more, because most in Gamergate are scam artists. So Gamergate defend things like loot boxes, asset flips, pay to play. Fuck me, pay to play. What the fuck is pay to play? Pay to play, pay to win, and more, because most in Gamergate are scam artists. What is... Ugh. What? It's... That is the only response that I got of this fucking error. Gamergate and all of its supporters are evil. If you disagree, please unfollow me. I don't need you in my life.
This is getting good.
I need to play the sad music. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's so fucking sad. Anyway, now we can finally move on from Gamergate because those two are fucking amazing. The simple mechanics of sizing a hate mob on someone in 2018 are remarkable. I can't report the shit heap of CEO of Stardock because of the way he shared the tweet, but I now have to deal with the fallout of his private hate brigade probably for the next couple of days. This isn't some new revelation, and of course, the Minecraft asshole did the same thing to me a couple of years ago and others since. Trolls barely even registered, they just got blocked into oblivion. But the ease which with the hate mobs are dispatched is still starting every time. In conclusion, fuck Twitter. This is a terrible hate-filled platform at Jack, and you are absolutely complicit in making it that way. I use it because I have to work, but I will happily celebrate the day a competitor comes along and finally wipes it out. It's called Gab. It's called Gab. I don't use Gab that much often, but yeah, it's called Gab. So anyway, here's a guy complaining that Twitter has been a place filled with tons and tons of hate. I mean, I get it. I get it. Twitter can be a very toxic place for a lot of people. It's very toxic to the point where it's a very fucking toxic place. So, of course, I get it. I get why you're saying that. I absolutely do. So, you're gonna quit. You're gonna fucking quit. Have you heard about Comedy Central? How Comedy Central took down their hate piece video on diversity in comics? Yes, I heard. It's fucking amazing. Next Friday, we are out. The only thing Twitter cares about is engagement. Let's stop giving it to them. Reclaim your life. Reclaim your blood pressure. Reclaim your mental health. Please help spread the message. D-Day. August 17th is Day, D-Day. Show Twitter you won't be a part of a place that tolerates bigotry and abusive information. Specifically from Alex Jones. Deactivate your Twitter account on Friday, August 17th. Twitter has 30 days to make it right. After that, account deletions become permanent and Twitter has lost all of us for good. Wow. 17 August, you say. I need to... I'm sorry. 17th of August. I'm sorry. I need to play. I'm sorry. Finally, we have gained independence from these Twitter blue check marks. They finally come out at August 17th. August 17th. Finally, the place where they come out. Yes. Finally. Di sanalah aku berdiri jadi pandu ibuku. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Thanks for listening. If you just can't live without my dumb jokes, hashtag resistant posts, and pictures of my pets, I still be at it. Will Wheaton! Will Wheaton! Shut up, Wesley! Shut up, Wesley! Shut up, Wesley! Shut up, Wesley! Wesley actually shut fucking up. At Counter Social, Will Wheaton at willwheaton at tumblr.com @tumblr.com, and of course willwheaton.net. August 17th. Oh, Indonesia kebangsaanku. Fucking. Oh. The Indonesian rebel drove the blue marks away from Twitter, making the place habitable once more. It was beautiful. Oh. Seriously, no. Like, why are you picking August 17th? August 17th. I am out. Oh, Frontfelder is joining the campaign to deactivate his Twitter account on August 17th. Here's why. Fuck. I just gotta put that in. By the way, your videos are great. Keep up the good work. Okay, thank you. Oh, you're not referring to me. Oh, in that case, that's fine. Any activity in Independence Day at your place? I'm just gonna be sitting on my ass all day on my room, not doing shit. But I'll probably do some game streams. But still, wait, those are the lyrics of Rules of Nature. Wait, what? Huh. Anyway, plan to take stand with Montero and other for this Friday, August 17th deactivating. I love the platform, but it's past time to take a stand. Well. All of these blue check marks are going to run away. They're gonna run away at 17th of August, Independence Day. Independence Day for me. For Sukarno. Fuck me. Free fucking dumb. The check mark want to leave Twitter in protest, as Shredder Senpai once said. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Show the ratio. What ratio? Ratio is actually not too bad. So, anyway, what is this? Oh, fuck. Oh. Game piracy is illegal. If you're actually mad about ROM sites getting shut down, maybe think about paying your games next time. Okay, slow down. I live in a place where everything is pirated. Everything, like video games are pirated. The PS3, you can't find a PS3 with the OG firmware here. All of them are gonna be hacked. All of the games are going to be installed. You're gonna install the games for you because all of the games are already hacked. And I do want to have a discussion on this, a discussion about game piracy. I would probably have Tyler Preston invited me to have a discussion on game piracy. 2 days from now, I think. I will probably announce it on Twitter on the sort of discussion if you want to see me have a discussion on this, because these are the sorts of topics that I think deserves to be discussed. The thing about I really hate that Nintendo's doing this, but since the only way for me to stream my Nintendo DS is through internet, and that puts the risk of having my Nintendo to download brand new firmware that is incompatible with the custom firmware automatically. So I need to make sure that I need to be extra careful with connecting the internet on the DS with my internet, because it will screw up at any time at any given place. I have to connect it to a custom DNS so that it makes sure that it doesn't download updates from Nintendo, because that DNS specifically blocks them. And then you have this. Game piracy is illegal. If you're actually mad about ROM sites getting shut down, maybe think about paying for your games next time. The thing is, here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing that you need to understand, okay? The one thing that you need to understand, I do pay for my games. I pay for the latest games. Here's my law. Here's my law in terms of like dealing with game ROMs or like that. If the game is new, or you can purchase it anywhere, you can purchase it on Steam, you can purchase it on Nintendo Store, I will fucking buy it. But if the game is old, you can't have access to it. There's nothing wrong with downloading the ROM. There are games that are straight up abandonware. For example, have you seen No One Lives Forever? It's not on Steam. It's not on GOG. It's practically an abandonware. No One Lives Forever is an abandonware, which is a shame, because No One Lives Forever, 2 really fucking amazing games. If you haven't played No One Lives Forever, go fucking play it. It's great. It's great first-person shooters. Great, amazing. It's a great freaking game. Loved it back when I was when I was a kid. Kate Archer is one of my favorite female characters out there. She's just freaking hot. And anyway. But game preservation. We don't live in the 1930s anymore, and games, especially console games, being lost forever is not a problem.
No. 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 No.
Console games, especially console games, being lost forever is a problem. It is. Let me tell you. Blade Runner, the adventure game. Where is it? Where is it now? Where is it? Can you name me? There was a Blade Runner adventure game. Do you know where it is right now? Do you know where it is? On Pirates. The Pirates have them. Because they're not distributed anywhere. They're not being remastered. They're not being remastered. They're not having HD textures. They're not in GOG. They're not in anywhere. The reason why is because the studio moved and the files got deleted. The OG source, the source materials for the files, they got deleted. The source codes, they all got deleted when the studio moved. So preserving a lot of games from the OG, from the back in the days, it is necessary. It is necessary to preserve games so that people don't just buy the newer games. Like, let's be honest here, the newer things are not that great. The older games are always going to be great. And I want people, especially the future generations, to experience what it's like playing games from the good old days. In fact, I actually want, like, when I'm growing my kid, when I have a child, I would want my child to play NES games, because I play NES games when I was a kid. I play NES games, I play PlayStation 1, and then I play PlayStation 2. I want my children to have the same source of childhood with me. I want them to game with me. I want them to have this knowledge. I want them to teach them about a lot of things in life. And it is a problem. It is a problem. I don't see how can you not understand this? Yes, we need an easier way to play old games, but as long as we keep getting new hardware every 7 years, of course it'll be... As long as we keep getting new hardware every 7 years, of course it'll be a pain in the ass. What is a pain in the ass? Yes, we need an easier way to play old games, but as long as we keep getting new hardware every 7 years, of course... I don't know what you're referring to in that sentence, but anyway, moving on. I love how we live in a world where you should pay for the games you play is suddenly this controversial and despicable opinion. Game piracy hurts game developers. Okay, let me ask you this question. How many money did that Atlas make when you download Megami Tensei? The very first one. I don't think they make any sorts of money in there. Like, how many money did Atlas make when making Persona? Lots. So that's why buy the newer games. So that's why my law is still the same. If you want to support game developers, like, their newer games are the games that you need to buy. Because a lot of developers right now, in current year, they usually don't really profit from older games. Especially games that are like for the NES. I don't think I don't think a lot of corporations profit from games on the NES. I don't think they do. They do? Except it's Nintendo when they release the NES Classic or the NES or SNES Classic. But as for like the physical copy of the game itself, like, I think most of them are in second hand. So why no Doom? And Doom was on the SNES. As far as I know, Doom was on the SNES. I remember Evangelion talked about this. Do you know Raz's Game Dungeon? He looks at old games. There's a place which has games from the 80s and the 90s. Well, that's pretty cool. Seriously, let me remind you that piracy was pretty much the reason the PS1 and PSP sold very well. Maybe just the PSP, but it was still important for the PS1. I actually don't really know about that. I need to know about that. I need to check on that. Yes, Doom was on NES. Yes, indeed. Game piracy hurts game developers. Do you know how many indie devs get screwed over because people pirate their games instead of paying them? A lot do. We're talking about Nintendo games, right? We're talking about ROMs. We're talking about ROMs. We are talking about old Nintendo games. We're not talking about new games from indie studios that are being released on Steam, and a lot of older games from a lot of big studios, indie studios. They're still on Steam. Anybody can still purchase Bastion, any Supergiant games, Bastion, Transistor, and Pyre. You can still purchase all these 3 games. You can still purchase Brothers. You can still purchase Ori and the Blind Forest. You should actually purchase those 2 games. They're great. Papers. You can still purchase Papers, Please. You can still purchase a lot of these indie games. And these indie games still make money because right now, digital distribution is much better. Right now, people can buy the games easier. A lot easier. You need to have a credit card. You can just purchase the games, and you just download the games on the computer. Done. It's a lot easier to buy games right now. So that's why games are booming. So why are ROMs that the old games ROMs are not the same as I don't get it. But here's the thing though. Review Tech USA made this absolutely great point. So back then, when Napster was a thing, that was a site where pirated MP3 files are being shared by everybody. People can just download these songs through these MP3 files easily. They can share them all around. Now, Napster is basically dead. They're basically gone. Even if they still exist, they're not as popular as now, and they're not as popular as back then. So how does that impact the piracy of MP3? How does that impact MP3 sharings of MP3 files of like popular songs? It doesn't. You shut down Napster, tons and tons more MP3 site downloaders or rippers or something like that, they will pop up and they will keep pirating. There will still be pirates of popular songs. Even YouTube right now. Now it's a lot easier. You can use Spotify. You can use SoundCloud. You can use so many things to play your songs. You can use YouTube even. You can watch it on YouTube or play it in the background. And if you watch it on YouTube, you still get ad revenue. The artist got ad revenue. In fact, if you're an artist, just do it on YouTube and monetize it. It's a lot. You can probably just go independent without actually going to any sorts of records. Just upload your stuff on YouTube. But still, my point is, if you guys missed the news, Nintendo decides to destroy, take down MU Paradise, a lot of emulator sites, a lot of sites that have ROMs of lots and lots of games. They're gonna take them all down. And the question here is, it's not, will it stop piracy at all? It's not. It's not. People can still find ROMs of a lot of these games. Actually, if Nintendo do this, they're going to be a hell of a lot bigger. They're going to be a hell of a lot bigger. They're going to be much, much bigger than it already is. And if Nintendo keeps doing this, they just don't understand the impact of them trying to take down MU Paradise, trying to take down a lot of these emulator sites, trying to take down, other than, not just MU Paradise actually, a lot of emulator sites, they're being taken down by Nintendo. And they're not going to stop. Emulators and ISOs and ROMs of a lot of these games, they're going to exist. They're going to be big. They're going to be bigger than ever the moment Nintendo does this, because people are going to preserve it. They're going to try to make sure that it's safe. So fuck me for drawing the line that all game piracy is wrong. All game piracy is wrong. Because if we excuse it in some place, that means we excuse it in all cases, whether you like it to admit that or not. Well, I live in a place where piracy is normal. Piracy is very much the standard here. So many people, so many propaganda, so many ads talking about, oh, piracy is wrong. You don't need to pirate films and everything like that. Well, one, we do go to the films. It's a lot easier to go to theaters right now because there's freaking MTix, which is basically just an app you can purchase your seats in whatever films you want to go see in. It's pretty easy. And two, if people don't want to see your film at this current year, it's not because usually not because it's people just don't want to see it. It's because your film maybe sucks or it doesn't grab a lot of people's interest. So piracy and a lot of films right now, the Blu-ray version or the web version is going to be released before the web version or the Blu-ray version is going to be released after the theatrical version. So if you want to experience the film first, go to theatrical version because that's where you get most of the profit anyway. So, anyway. I need your thoughts on this chat. I'm going to get a chat for a bit here. MU Paradise lost all the ROMs. I played pirated games before and that made me buy the actual game when I got the money. Well, there you go. I know, right? A lot of stuff are pirated. Yes, indeed. X and Shadow works for Brain Scratch Comms. If you don't know who they are, they're a Let's Play channel with people like Some Call Me Johnny and Clement J64. Know any of those YouTubers? I don't know any of those YouTubers. You can't cut the Hydra by cutting his heads off. Twice as many will just grow back. It's just like the Hydra. But how do we stop racism? I need tech support. Help with this issue. Whenever I use someone's soundtrack for my videos, usually Japanese creators, and see monetized by Clement, I feel glad I helped them out a bit. I actually, that's true. I actually really like this YouTube system where I can use someone else's song for my video and they claim it and say, hey, this is my song in my video. Can I get revenue from it? And I was like, sure, why not? Go get some revenue from that song. Because I used that song. I didn't put any commentary on it, but hey, you can use that song. You can get revenue. Don't copy strike me. You don't have to copy strike me. You can absolutely get the ad revenue. We can share the ad revenue. I like the system from YouTube. It's just that it can get overblown. And anyway, playing a ROM depends if the game's difficult to get or it wasn't released in America. Then again, I've never played any ROMs before. Well, in that case, you're very, very OG. Very, very OG. you own a lot of the old systems or something like that, or maybe you have no interest in it. I don't know. I can listen to songs on YouTube. Yes, you can. Hey, Appa, do you think No Man's Sky is worth buying now? I have no idea. Analog Super NT is much better than Mini SNES. Goddamn Nintendo. I actually say this makes it more profitable for the company. With more accessibility, with nothing to lose, they get more fans who will buy and play new games. Indeed. Rest in peace, Imio Paradise. It was an awesome site while it lasted with ROMs. Remember the Mother series? Indeed. Indeed. The Mother series. How much money is Atlas losing if I download ROM on Friday the 13th on NES? Name your kid Apebito. Why? Do you know Ross's game? I already read that. I think the best game of all time is Spore. Just suddenly had this thought. Did you ever have to deal with some websites being banned? I remember an Indonesian YouTuber named Wrong talking about it a year or two back. I actually don't follow a lot of Indonesian news, so I don't really know. But nothing is perfect, right? Some YouTubers still get demonetized. I got demonetized on my last video. Confirmed by manual review. So, yeah, demonetized. Fuck you, YouTube. Take a note from Steam. If it's not selling, lower the damn price tag. Playing a ROM depends on the game. It's difficult. I already read that. What do you think of the Prototype Saga? I think the Prototype Saga is pretty damn cool. Actually, I should have put this right here. While I'm talking in the chat here. The Prototype Saga, I really love them. I love these games. They're pretty fun. But the story is not that great in terms of the... a lot of people compare Prototype to Infamous because they're basically kind of released on the same... on very close time proximity. So that's why they just compare and contrast with each other. I find Infamous story to be a lot better. But Prototype's gameplay is much more fun. So depends entirely what you're looking for on those games. Do you think I should buy Smash 64? I don't know. I'm not a Smash fan, so... I mean, if you're downloading an out-of-print game, why do they care? They don't make money off of it because it's not being sold anymore. Indeed. When did you first discover the Persona series? I discovered the first Persona series... Actually, I don't know when, because everybody references Persona from time to time, and I just kind of ignore them. It's okay, Persona, whatever, it exists. But the first Persona game that I played was Persona 4, and it's still one of my favorite games of all time, because I ended up playing it for like non-stop. Like, I was with my friend, my friend who is also a YouTuber. If you guys know Zero Nime, some of you Indonesian watchers, viewers here, you guys know Zero Nime, or he's formerly known as Sarjana Otaku on YouTube. He's my friend, and we had a stay-in together, and he just basically commented about how I played Persona 4 for like non-stop for like ever since I woke up, and then all the way to go to the bed, I was just playing Persona 4, and I beat it in like 40 to 60 hours. If I don't cheat, I would beat it at 40 to 60 hours. If I cheat, I actually forgot to disclose in one of my videos that I cheated in Persona 4. I just basically buff up all the characters up to the point where they're pretty strong. So I just focus on the story too much because they're really interesting. So that's why I ended up beating it at 30 hours. So that's why people are like, how the fuck can you beat Persona 4 at 30 hours? Like, simple, I fucking cheated. Persona 4, the original, the PS2 version, not Persona 4 Golden. Off topic, but have you ever tried Pringles before? If you do, which one are your favorites? I haven't tried Pringles yet, so not really haven't tried them yet, so not really a fan. How long have you been a fan of One Punch Man? I'm not really a fan of One Punch Man. I do like them. I actually find the anime good, just not perfect. The second half, I didn't like the second half. I love the first half. I think it's a really great source of deconstruction comedy of the superhero genre. But the second half, not a fan. And people take offense to that. People really didn't like my take on it. People say that I'm misinterpreting it. I just feel like it doesn't really match well the second half of the series. The Sea King monster arc, I just didn't really find it that engaging. So anyway. Yeah, RPCSX2, it's a... Oh, I think I need to play that. I'm sorry, I need to play this. This is the OG Indonesian food. The Indonesian food always coming in with those bootlegs, fam. Coming in with the bootlegs. Tempe Super Konoha by Sasori. Coming in with the bootlegs, fam. The bootlegs coming in and just Tempe Super Konoha, fam. Oh. Amazing world, Indonesia. I love you. I love you. You're the greatest country ever. Anyway, nice anthem. Indonesia, tanah airku, tanah tumpah. Anyway, if you're against Antifa, you're a fascist. Well, that was that was quick. If you're against Antifa, you're a fascist. I guess by definition. Okay. So we're playing the semantics card here. Okay. If you're against Antifa, if you're anti-Antifa, because Antifa is anti-fascist, that means that the people who are against it are fascists. Wow! Amazing logic there. I'm actually astonished. I'm just gonna put the great. Whoa! Really good logic there, right? Really, just very smart logic you got there. But come on, guys. You don't need to be personally punching Nazis, but show some more gratitude to the people who are standing up to them. Maybe because you're actually punching people who are not Nazis. Like, you know what happened with Jeremy Hambley quartering? He's not a Nazi. Somebody just punched him because... Oh no, fascists have found my tweet and they are asking me to define what a Nazi is. Yes, define what a Nazi is, because you're gonna punch... Because it seems to me that you mark everybody you disagree with as a Nazi, and therefore they're okay to be punched. I am intellectually outclassed, and now I have to defend white supremacy. What? This is a that's the only reaction. I never see the Unionista flag is nice. Do you find all of the Persona characters' illustrations so sexy? I even got a hard on for the male characters, except a few. Jesus Christ. How to know you're talking to a Nazi? You. I hate Nazis. Them. Define Nazi. Hope this helps. Non-Nazis are never ever concerned that your definition of Nazi might include them.
Nope.
No. If I ask you to define what a Nazi is, it's because currently, in current year, anybody you disagree with is a Nazi. So please define to me what a Nazi is. That makes me a Nazi, apparently. Okay, I am a Nazi. Yes, me being invaded by the Japanese who are working with the Nazi. Yeah, I am the fucking Nazi. I'm you know. Let it be known, ladies and gentlemen, that I am the Nazi. Yes, we fought the Nazis. We fought the Japanese in World War II. But no, I'm the Nazi, apparently. Fuck me. I don't fucking get. Anyway, who is the best SNK character and why is it Fio? Okay, well, this is a SNK character, best SNK character, and why is it Fio? I don't know, fam. Any SNK fan? Any SNK fan? That's Metal Slug. Metal Slug. Appa is a Nazi. I have no fucking idea, but seriously, thank you. I needed a break. Any game suggestion? Well, the game that I've been playing a lot so far right now is Fire Emblem Awakening on the 3DS. That's because I mostly just get to the characters and get to the conversations anyway. But still, fuck that. Eri for the win. I was a crush on Fio ever since I was a kid. I think it's Starna. Metal Slug is good. What is SNK? Is it the fighting game? Or am I confusing this? Is it? No, I think it's Metal Slug. Level up, Donald. I know why. I know why SNK is a video game company. Oh yeah, the designer SNK. They're the ones who did Metal Slug as well. My bad. Okay, I thought it was just a fighting game. So anyway, I thought, here's the thing. Speaking of Donald from Fire Emblem Awakening, people have been keep telling me, how can you make Donald to be so OP? And I was like, after playing it for a bit, and I was like, oh, I see how you can make him OP. So basically what you do, you level him up level him up. Basically, here's the thing. Here's how the characters work. All of the characters can go to receive this thing called the Master Seal. So once they reach the level 20 cap, they can receive the Master Seal, they change the class, they upgrade a lot of things, and they reset from level 1 so they can level up to 20. But Donald, on the other hand, he can do it 3 times. First, you need to go to the second, you need to change his class to another class, up his character to level 20, change his class to another class, which resets it to 1, then up his character to level 20 again, then ask the Master Seal, and then he's fucking OP. Now I see how it works. I see how it's worked. So I am mad with you. Metal Slug is a shoot 'em up. I know Metal Slug is a shoot 'em up. I'm just saying SNK. I thought they were referring to the fighting games. Okay. Actually, there is. Wait a second. Oh shit! I forgot to include this one. I forgot to include this comment. So. So, the reason why I posted that character here, the reason I put this character here, have you tried Stalker? Absolutely. I fucking love Stalker. I love Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl. That's the first Stalker app. I haven't played Clear Sky, I haven't played Call of Pripyat, but I love Shadow of Chernobyl. Anyway, still, the point is, the reason why I show this character right here is because of this. Don't remember her from Shingeki no Kyojin. That's fail. Oh, the fail. I just that's that's just fail. I fucking love that fail. Have you played the Persona 4 Arena game? I haven't played the Persona 4 Arena game because it's on PS3 and it's also on 360. But anyway. Now we move on. So many cis hetero white tech dudes with large platforms on here that not only don't engage in dialogues on issues of social justice, but don't even elevate the voices of those of us who do. Ignoring politics is a privilege, and I fucking see you. Ignoring politics is a privilege. Watch Ghost Stories dub, you won't regret it, fam. My channel is built on Ghost Stories references. You need to remind. You're new here. I can see you're new here, but what? Ignoring politics is a privilege. Wait.
Fuck you. Just absolutely fuck you. Kill yourself.
That's. Anyway, I just went through 1 month of your posts and nothing negative about Trump. What? Only one post quoting him and making a meme joke about Die Hard. Why would you lie? You love Donald Trump. Trump is a monster scam artist. I just went to 1 month of your post.
What? What?
Why? Why? Do you Indonesians actually pronounce your country Indonesia? Yes, we do. Why? Favorite for X game, Civilization. Why? 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 What? 1 month of your posts and nothing negative about Trump. Therefore, the person above loves Trump? What? Bro, if God don't want kids to be fucked, why'd he make them so damn hot? Hello, police. I'm here. I'm here trying to report. Somebody said that this kid is fucking hot. Can somebody please come in here? They say the kid is hot. The God makes them kids so hot. I need somebody fucking come in here. Someone send the fucking FBI to come here. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, moving on. Yakuza 0 is so weirdly, fantastically fun. It also sorta kinda celebrates non-traditional masculinity. Wait, what? Yakuza 0 is so weirdly, fantastically fun. It also sort of kind of celebrates non-traditional masculinity. This is the same game where you beat up people with a bicycle, right? At least it does so in a way that feels non-traditional to a Westerner. Being cool in Yakuza means karaoke, dancing, making friends, collected stuffed animals. Oh, that's what you're...
How could this happen to me?
What? Yakuza was one manly game. It's like, oh, being cool in Yakuza means karaoke. Kazuma Kiryu is the definition of manly. Like, he is the Chad. Kazuma Kiryu is the Chad. Is the definition of Chad. I think Goro Majima is a better example of non-traditional masculinity. There's like go to Goro Majima. He's a much better example. Just look at the poster's name, Anthony Birch. Anthony Birch. If you don't know who he is, he's the writer for Borderlands 2. I remember making a video on Anita's fanfiction where he was one of the writers. He was being chained as Anita's slave. I'm not fucking kidding you. Like, there was a fanfiction. There was an Anita Sarkeesian fanfiction that I read, which was endorsed by her, which involves her not enslaving, but basically just kind of abusing Anthony Birch while trying to kill Randy Pitchford. It was fucking amazing. It was fucking amazing. In Yakuza, you get to be a father figure to a good amount of characters. That's pretty traditionally masculine. Indeed. I'm extremely confused as to who this is. Was Princess Tiana's skin tone and dark hair too hard to digitalize? It's called lighting. It's called lighting. This area is dark. That's why she... This area is bright. This area is dark. That's why she... It's not even Tiana. I don't even know. I guess she is. But that is Jasmine. That is Jasmine, huh? That is Jasmine, huh? That's interesting. Seriously, this is nighttime. Her skin is darker. This is bright time. This is bright. It's actually nighttime, but she's being exposed with lamps. That's why her skin is brighter. Steam has a hate group problem because Valve fails to enforce its own rules. Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet? Nah, the internet breaks Wreck-It Ralph. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna share one of the memes that people have that is related to Wreck-It Ralph. Where is it? Are you here? No, you're not here. Then you have to be in here. Infowars is in stream. Yeah, I'm gonna get banned. I'm gonna get fucking banned. I'm just gonna talk about Infowars. Are you here? Ah, here it is. Oh, got it. I got it. Okay. Before we get to the PC Gamer, because that's a fucking stupid article, I want to show you guys this. We're going to the internet. We are super excited. Okay. Ralph, okay. Slow down. Stop. What do you expect? You're gonna go to the article. What do you expect? What do you expect? You're gonna expect, oh, it's gonna be cool things, right? Nah. I'm gonna put in this music early on. I'm sorry to disappoint you all. No. Nah, you're all dead. You're all dead inside. I'm just gonna put that through. God. Anyway, let's move on to the PC Gamer article because it's so fucking stupid. Steam has a hate group problem because Valve fails to enforce its own rules. Valve's code of conduct is much like Microsoft and Sony, but Steam and PlayStation both fail to thoroughly enforce their own rules. There's a Steam group here called Right Wing Dev Squad. Right Wing Dev Squad Union. Okay, we will purge the word from decadence. Group for people who want to revolt against the modern world. How is this? How is this a hate group? This is fucking amazing. Oh, what else? Last week, Apple, YouTube, and Facebook removed Alex Jones' InfoWars from their platforms. InfoWars is the internet era version of Fringe Talk Radio. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. We already know about InfoWars. Over the last year, Motherboard has reported extensively on the presence of hate groups on Steam. Groups promoting Nazism or school shootings, among other things. Actually, I have talked about this. I've talked about this in one of my videos before. I forgot which one. I think, yeah, I've talked about this in basically, it's about a video where apparently Nazis invading. It's one of my popular videos, actually. With white power comes great risk. How can you take this group seriously? How can you take this? With white power comes great response. I am not white and I find this fucking hilarious. Look, I am not white and even I find this fucking hilarious. Seriously, what is it? To all the straight white males out there in the world, I want to remind you that with white power comes great responsibility. Use it wisely. Rules: no feminists. All feminists caught will be stoned to death. No blasphemy. No talk of the banks or the Jewish uprising. Thank you all, and may you use your white power with responsibility. I need to play this. I'm sorry. This is too hilarious. I need to play background music. I'm sorry. This is too fucking hilarious. Steam's Code of Conduct. Steam's Code of Conduct is brief and broad. It covers uploading illegal material, infringing on copyright, spreading viruses, harvesting information, and says users should not violate any applicable laws or regulations. Pertinent to hate speech and harassment, there's only this line laying out in forbidden activities. Defame, abuse, harass, stalk, friend, or otherwise violate the legal rights, such as rights of privacy and publicity of others. That overly broad language doesn't really apply to hate groups that merely champion anti-Semitism or school shootings without threatening individuals. But it's also not Steam's only policy governing speech. Okay, here's a solution, okay? Steam, a lot of people in Steam can be really toxic. Fucking private your account. Private your account, friends only to people who you actually know are friends. It's very fucking simple. Very simple guide, okay? Just anyway. What are the hate groups here? I want to know. What are these hate groups that people that you guys are mad about? Okay, let's see here. InfoWars Club. InfoWars managed an ever-growing number of profiles page. It's an InfoWars Club on Xbox. Okay. PSN Bruce Steam isn't the only gaming platform with unmoderated hate groups. What is this? Sorry to bust your bubble rope, but there's no good Jews now. Sorry to burst your bubble road, but there is no good Jews now. The good ones converted and follows the path of their Messiah. Those that we call Jews are those that we have been warned about in the I can't take these people fucking serious. What is this? What is this? Guys, these are so ridiculously stupid. I can't. How can you take these people seriously? Can anybody take this seriously? This is amazing. Like I am not. This is fucking amazing. This is great. This is hilarious. Dolphy's Kingdom of Jews. The Nazi Party. The best party is a Nazi party. Welcome to my domain. We have soup served every morning. Alternatively, we have toast served with grape jelly. People who prefer strawberry jelly are to face eternal damnation. Fuck me. Can't do my German accent. Oh, what is this? Infowars.com. There's a war going on for you. FWOOSdirect.com. This is a group dedicated to fighting tyranny. I need to do my Alex Jones impression. This is a group dedicated to fight tyranny in America, upholding the views of our founding fathers and protecting our Constitution and Bill of Rights. There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They sew pride in every stitch. Guaranteed you'll love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you'll see where you need it most. Blue diamond gusset's got it. Others don't. But SJW. Seriously. This is not even the same. This is not remotely the same as what you just described last time. Wait a second. I need to turn my lights off here. This is not the same. This is not the same. This is not a hate group. Or at least I think okay, maybe it's okay. I guess you can say it is a hate group towards SJWs, but seriously, who doesn't hate the SJWs? The SJWs. Say no to social justice and feminism. Tired of trying out the video game and find out this lead character is a Mary Sue who don't need no man? Tired of certain video game journalists give tens to a game that's pandering to the far left Marxist ideology? Tired of looking up at the developer to an upcoming game and seeing them talk how stupid their own audience is while talking about how all white people are racist? Tired of being called a racist, sexist, or misogynist for having the wrong opinions? Well, here's the group for you, where you can put your money to the right people, send a message, and say no to social justice, feminists, and other progressives by not giving them money for their product and spread the message on what they believe. I see nothing wrong with this. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. I'm about to be banned. Fucking ban me, YouTube. Go ahead. Hating SJW is pretty much like hating Nazis. Vladimir Putin appreciate... Seriously? Seriously? Vladimir Putin appreciates it. This is not... That's not a sound effect. Don't fucking repeat it. Although that is my thought process being described in here. But ban me, YouTube-sama. Anyway, actually, YouTube, if you're being serious here, actually do ban me. Because if I am banned, I can talk about how I am banned. Yay! And I can get lots more subscribers. With white power comes great responsibility. I guess that's it. Those are it. Oh, Peacekeeper Pepe. We haven't forgotten what you rats did to our Lord and Savior. When he returns, and he will return, he will send your godforsaken tribe to the land of the fire, where you will burn for all eternity for what you did. I know this meme's years old now, but still, since these guys still got pissed by this, I still need to play this. I'm sorry. Praise Skek. Oh, anyway, what else do you have here? Okay, that's it. Valve may not be willing to ban the accounts of the customers who buy games from Steam for posting racist memes and other hateful materials in discussion groups. Yeah, what you define as... Your definition of hateful is a fucking Pepe. It's fucking Pepe, Jesus Christ. Top kike. Top kike. The one place its rules fall short is spelling out... Particular discussion groups. The one place its rules falls short spelling out in detail the punishments users can expect for such behavior. That may be because for most users, there is no punishment. Cheating in CSGO can get you a clear account ban, while peddling racism with memes seemingly just get your group closed. Because I don't know about you, but gamers care more about video games. And cheating in CSGO is, I think, a more bannable offense than having racist thoughts. I don't know about you, but that's not good enough. Okay, that's not good enough. PC gamer, that's not good enough, huh? Valve should at least be banning the creators of banning. Okay, you actually want to ban these people. Okay, fine. Banning the creators of racist, sexist team groups. One of them includes where is he? The SJW awareness. That's it. They just hate SJWs. You think hating SJW? There's a very good fucking reason why people hate SJWs. And if you can't see that, you're the idiot one here. Without real consequences, Steam's code of conduct remains selectively enforced. Well, there's that article. Looks like PC Gamer wants to ban all of you hate groups, especially those who hate SJWs. No. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. I'm gonna get flagged. I am going to get flagged. I'm gonna get flagged. Guess what? Guess what I'm going to talk about? I need to drink. Oh. Shame on you for wanting sanity to make a comeback. Hydration is key. I need to break for a bit. No, not Alex Jones. Let's talk about mundane math. Mundane math. I remember the good old days where I made a response video to mundane math. Those are good times. No, seriously. I remember the days back in 2016 where I made a response to mundane math where he defends Keemstar. And now look where he is right now. He got called out by Keemstar, which is interesting. Man, 2016 was really, really weird. In case you don't know who Mundane Matt is. Mundane Matt is a YouTuber. He is a YouTuber that talks about news, basically. So what he does on his channel, typically, is he grabs an article from whatever news outlet there is. He talks about it, unscripted, and share his thoughts. That's literally it. It's basically kind of like my channel. I share news too. I share my opinions and thoughts, except I do it scripted. I put my own spin on it. I try to make it entertaining. I try to make it informative. Mundane Matt, he's just rambling, kind of like me. Just imagine this meme stream, except copied like 10 times. But there's a time at 2014 during Gamergate where one of his videos talking about Zoe Quinn, one of the very big key figures in Gamergate, got flagged by Zoe Quinn herself. The video, the video being flagged put Mundane Matt into stardom. Basically, a lot of people are like, wow, Mundane Matt is talking about the Gamergate. He's on the Pro Gamergate side. That's the sort of content we like. We want to see more Pro Gamergate sorts of content. So that's why people went onto his channel, they subscribed to him, and he got very big to the point where he has 160,000 subscribers, at least before this entire controversy kicks in. So his entire channel was built in and out of the Gamergate, out of Zoe Quinn flagging his Gamergate video. But then times went on. He makes some really hot takes a lot of times. And his channel basically doesn't grow as much. And I can see it for certain that it's mostly because his video is just not that great. But regardless, I still sub to him. I still want to know his take. I personally can still handle these sorts of videos. You know, we just talk and ramble and everything like that. Except the problem with Matt's video is that he kind of spoil the content for his video and his title. So not exactly the sort of thing that would click, but still. The point is, his video's not that great. I don't watch him that often. I used to watch him a lot. By the time he defended Keemstar, I was like, what? Why? To the point where I made a response video to him. And and I made a response video to him, and I'm not sure if he replied. I'm not sure if he replied anything at all. But one thing I know for sure is that years and months after that, I made a video on how Anita Sarkeesian defends Indonesians from those evil racism, and how those Indonesians are shamans, and shamans in Indonesia, they don't exist. It's a very racist stereotype, even though shamans do exist in Indonesia. It's that video. If you scroll down, you'll find Mundane Matt in there saying, good video. So he noticed me. Senpai noticed me. So yay. Anyway, after that, my history of Mundane Matt is interesting. I don't really watch his videos that often. He does have some really hot takes. I don't usually respond to it because Mundane Matt having hot takes is basically just Friday for me. But anyway, in one of his stream, I decided to come in and ask him this question because I find it very interesting. How come I, at the time, have 40,000 subscribers, 30,000 to 40,000 subscribers, and I made money on Patreon for $400 a month, and you, 160,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, 120,000 at the time. How can you only make $100 a month on Patreon? I have fewer subscribers, and yet I make more money on Patreon. And how come you who have a lot more subscribers make very less money on Patreon? And then he said, I don't know, Papa Ben. It's just what people like. And I was like, okay, so whatever, Matt. Do you. I hopefully you're successful with your Patreon and everything like that. You do your channel, whatever. And then time comes into current year. And you got loyal fans. All about engagement and quality. Yeah. And then comes in current year. Where Mundane Matt, you know, the guy who built his entire career out of, who had a lot of fame thanks to Zoe Quinn flagging his video, he decided to flag other people's videos that basically got under his skin. These are completely illegitimate claims. It's just people talking shit at him, and he just flagged those videos. In Zoe Quinn's case, it's about talking about her corruption, the corruption that happens within game journalism. But in Mundane Matt's case, it's just because he didn't like what they're saying, and he blatantly admitted their comments got under their skin. So he flagged their videos, and he got exposed for flagging their videos in Killstream. I watched you can watch Mr. Metacore's video on this. It's basically 50 minutes long, but it's basically just a recap of the entire stream, Killstream, which I was on. I was watching that stream from start to finish, from not really from start, just like 30 minutes from the start to like the finish, because it's fucking insane. It's insane. He who fights monsters indeed. It's basically, he decided to flag this video and become the monster that he fought. And of course, that caused him to drop a huge number of subscribers. And here's the thing. He gained 3,700 subs from January 1st of 2018. And thanks to this controversy, he has dropped the same amount of subscribers that he gained from last January. Can you imagine that? He dropped the same amount of subscribers that he gained from last January. From last January all the way to this day, he gained 3,700 subs. And just from 5 days ago, he lost 3,850 subs. I'm talking about this because the utter destruction of the channel is something I find really, really mind-boggling. And now he's losing Patreon. He's losing so many people on Patreon. So many people he lost on Patreon. He lost them, just straight up lose them. And it's just, wow, it's just insane. It's just insane how the moment you got emotional, the moment some videos get under your skin, you will do a lot of these actions. And it really destroyed you. It really destroyed your channel. And it's concerning. It is really concerning. What made him this way? A bunch of people made videos. A bunch of people go on the streams talking about him because he have hot takes. He behaves in a way that a lot of people didn't like. So that's why people shit talk him on streams. And he flagged those streams. And a lot of these streams are coming from channels that are built entirely on streams. Like, you know, the internet blood sports and kill streams and everything like that. There are a lot of channels that are built entirely on streaming. If somebody flag you, that means you will lose your streaming, your ability to stream for about, is it 90 days or is it 3 weeks? For weeks, basically. And since your channel depends entirely on streaming, you can't exactly make any money because you got flagged. This is why streaming channels can be really, really horrible. Anyway, bye-bye. What happened? Please tell me that this will happen to Apaben. Wow! Wow. Actually, if this does happen to me, okay? If this does happen to me, that's fine. Like if this does happen to me, at least I know that I'm gonna fuck up, because I will fuck up in the future. The future is completely blank. We don't know what's gonna happen in the future. But one thing I know for sure is that in the future, there is going to be a moment that I will fuck up and suffer from this amount of things, these amounts of ridiculous downfall. And if you wish happen, not this will not happen. Jesus Christ. The future is now, old man. This will, you mean this will not happen? Not this will not happen. This will not happen to Apaben. Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, I thought you meant this will not happen. Okay, my bad. Okay. You're bad. Sorry. But seriously, the point is, well, despite, I'm actually doing very well right now. I'm doing very well. Lots of people support me on Patreon. Lots of people subscribe to me. So thank you so much, guys. It's been really, really great. Absolutely fantastic support from you guys. You guys are the best. I love you all. We all have been fun in this meme stream. A lot of the meme streams, we all have been fun. And there is going to be a time where in the future I will fuck up, and by the time happens, there's really nothing much I can say on by the time that happens. Well, you can form your own opinions on it, because I've lost subs too. I've lost a lot of people who like, I used to subscribe to Apaben, but then he made this Shira video and I disagree with him, so I unsubscribed to him. It's like, okay, fine. But point is, it's gonna be really hard for Mundane Matt to redeem himself. It's very hard for Mundane Matt to redeem himself. It's very hard for somebody who got exposed flagging videos to redeem themselves. So you're gonna have your own redemption arc. Probably. Matt isn't gonna be streaming for a while, not if he doesn't want to get raided, because that would definitely happen. Yeah, indeed. Hopefully Matt can get back on its feet and become a better person from this. Can he redeem himself? That is actually a good question. Can he redeem himself? It's been fun, guys. I will take my leave now. Well, bye, Bobby. Bye. You either die a hero, you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. He become the very thing he sought to destroy. Flagging Matt, he who fights monsters. I know a guy who has at least over 100,000 subscribers, but his videos get so little views. I think his username is Sai? I don't know who that is. Where did you get your name? My name is basically, there's a video titled "Who Am I?" You can go ahead and watch that video to get my name. But the most nutshell version is that my name is basically my real name, full version of my real name, basically combined in the Frankenstein monster and just combining it all together. So there's that. Anyway, let's move on from. What is this? What is this? What? He he looked for Rule 34s of a lot of popular content creators. That's who what that he is trying to find porn of popular YouTubers. Metacore is a YouTuber, Mr. Metacore. He's the one that documented this entire thing. So, what? Mama June is shoe on head. Why? Why are you looking for porn of popular YouTuber? I mean, if that's your kink, that's your kink, that's your thing. You do your thing, but I'm not the sort of guy who would sexualize popular YouTubers, especially Sargon of Akkad and Metacore. What? She is not a mother yet, but she's going to be married to Armored Skeptic. So anyway, what is this? There are two kinds of people. Those who think I don't want anyone to suffer like I did, and those who think I suffered, why shouldn't they? This is an important distinction. Well, there you go. There you go, guys. This is the moral of the story. Alphaben Rule 34 when? It exists for years now. It exists for years. Google it. You can find it. You will find me fucking Sagiri from Eromanga Sensei. 3D hentai. I am not fucking kidding you. It actually fucking exists. But anyway, the point is this. There are two kinds of people. I don't want anyone to suffer like I did. And those who think I suffered, why shouldn't they? This is an important distinction. Indeed. It is an important decision. And honestly, I don't want anyone to suffer like I did. Like, I don't want anyone to suffer through, but honestly, the one thing that I want from everyone is that I want everyone to be successful. I want everyone to be their own creation. I want everyone to use their talent and use their talent for good. Like, I'm doing this YouTube video. I'm doing as much as I can to entertain everybody, and so far it's relatively it's proven that it is successful for a lot of people, and a lot of people find me entertaining, which is well good. And I want everybody to be entertained. This is why my dream is to make an anime studio, because there are I've seen a lot of stories about how artists in anime, they are underpaid, how music producers, they got underpaid, they didn't really get a lot of money, they don't get a lot of revenue, how a lot of writers are struggling and everything like that. I want to be the producers of them and find these talented people and pay them. Hey, can we make shit up? Can we make some shit? Let's make some anime. Let's make some good product. Let's make things that people will get entertained by it. And it's not just to anime. Let's just make it games. Let's make it to anime. Let's make games. Let's make music videos. Let's make anything we want. Anything we want. Anything that you can think of. Anything that I want. Because I'm the producer. I'm just going to direct everything like that. But seriously, the point is, there are talented people out there. And I want all of them to be successful. And one of the reasons I want them to be successful is because, I've been doing very, very well on YouTube, but in a lot of ways, I've been doing too well. Which is really weird for me to say. I'm doing too well, which is, I'm kind of feel a little guilty on that, because in some ways, I want to share my success. I want to go to people and say, hey, if you're a talented musician, if you're talented, I want to go to random artists and say, hey, here's some money. Can you make me some art? Hey, here's some money. Can you animate me some stuff? Here's some money. I would love to do that in the future. In the future, when I can gather up enough money and then just like, hey, let's spend a $5,000 or $10,000 to make a 30-minute anime opening of me. Yeah, I will fucking spend $10,000 for that. I know it's a waste of fucking money, but anything. I'm just gonna do fucking anything. I just want to create something. But anyway, Appa Corpse. I want to work at Marvel Comics. I don't want to work at Marvel Comics. I agree with you, Appa Ben. It's the whole reason I made a Discord, mainly for fellow FGO-tubers to benefit from each other. Oh, interesting. Rule 34 plus 63. Appa Ben. Rule 34 Appa Ben / Rating Golden Eagle. Try to find Rule 34 of Retroflogs. I don't know. Will they actually exist? Random thing, but if you see another SJW feminist with an anime character as their profile, tell them Japan is a country with a lot of racism and sexism, more than there is in America. Make your own JoJo with Appa. I already have lots of fan arts that are JoJo reference. So, what is this? Hey, it's a video. Nice break for. Is this Dark Souls? Damn, those skeleton wheels. Those... oh, those arms of the skeletons. It looks like one of those enemies in Dark Souls. Anyway. It's fucking... That's amazing. Anyway, let's move on. Let's get to... Seriously. This is the family where mom is dad and dad is mom and they're raising a gender neutral child.
Yamero! 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 Yamero!
It's just time to stop. It's time. It's time. Stop. 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 Okay. Stop. Stop. Okay. Just stop. Shitty waterfall and dumbass game doesn't even have stupid cave behind it though. The hard times. Hard times, man. It's from Fate Zero. At least according to some of the people who recognize it, it's from Fate Zero. Yamero indeed. Stupid waterfall and dumbass game doesn't even have stupid cave behind it. We're living in hard times, fam. Very hard times. Ugh. CIA keeps database of Japanese-style faces to use in online forums.
What?
What? What? That was convenient. CIA, is this you? Is this you, CIA? CIA? Is this you? You've been the one who's been cutting the stream off. Especially, whoa. CIA keeps database of Japanese-style faces to use on online forums. Yo, Appa, what's up? Well, I'm confused. Why? CIA is anime? I knew CIA were weebs. Fucking. What is this?
Hello, my followers. I'm here with legendary comedian, movie star Bill Murray. You know him from such films as The Ghostbusters.
Damn, Bill Murray looks so old.
Star, Bill Murray. You know him from such films as The Ghostbusters and The Ghostbusters 2.
Yes.
He's in all the Wes Anderson films, and we're just gonna make one of my biggest dreams come true. So, ready, Bill?
Yes, ready.
Ready? Live
That's pretty
from
good.
New York. It's
Ouch! The fuck happened? What the fuck happened?
Hello, my followers.
What the fuck
I'm here
happened?
with legendary comedian, movie star Bill Murray. You know him from such films as The Ghostbusters and The Ghostbusters 2.
Yes.
He's in all the Wes Anderson films, and we're just gonna make one of my biggest dreams come true. So, ready, Bill?
Yes, ready.
Ready? Live from New York, it's
Ouch! Ouch! Bill Murray murders a man on camera. No, actually, the real story is that he actually fell. No, he's not dead. He actually just fell. He didn't see where he's going, but that is it reminds me so much like an awkward, very awkward somebody who is a big fan of someone and it was like just being clumsy. Being really clumsy. He's like, ouch. Ouch. Oh. Ubisoft director says he would bring Assassin's Creed Odyssey to Nintendo Switch if he knew how to program. I need to play the fail. Oh, rest in peace. If he knew how to program. Yeah, you're the fucking director, of course. You don't usually don't really know how to program. To back to another article, if someone wants to identify themselves as non-binary, can they at least come out like, I don't know, 16, like not a child? I don't know. Kill yourself, Ubisoft. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna play this.
Fuck you. Just absolutely fuck you. Kill yourself.
Anyway, what is this? Okay, you're cooking some. No, you have to put the. You put the spoon in there. You put the spoon in there to. If you want to taste the food after you put some salt in it, you have to put the spoon in there. Like put the spoon in there. It's just everyday days. I want about to play the Cold Steel fail, but it's get. Good night. Have fun, guys. Good night. Good night. Get the spoon to the. Anyway, if you see anyone with an avatar like this, cross the road so you can avoid them. Like, seriously, what is it with people having these avatars and having hot takes? I don't know about you. I don't know about you. What is it with people having these avatars and having very, very big hot takes? Very, very hot take. What is this art style? What? I'm getting to scroll back to the previous one. Where is it? Where is it? Here's one of them. What is it with people having what is it with people having this art style and having hot takes? I don't know. It's so freaking common that people who have these art styles, they always have hot takes. It's really odd. What is this art style? It's looking like it come from one artist. It looks like it came from one artist, and every single time, they always have, all of these people always have hot takes, which is really weird, really, really unusual. It's called Tum Bombs. Yeah. Oh, Internet Explorer-chan. Internet Explorer-chan coming in and just sharing in the cuteness and everything like that. Wow, a new user! Internet Explorer-chan is coming in. I mean, new user. Internet Explorer-chan. That's the retarded Steven style. Definitely looks like it came from one artist. It's CalArts to be totally said. But seriously, Internet Explorer-chan. Everything is a waifu. A new user. Wanna play RuneScape? Wanna watch funny clips? We're gonna have so much fun. Oh, Internet-chan is gonna have. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun with Internet-chan. Download Google Chrome. Oh. but to be fair, Internet Explorer Chan, I do use you. I have you pinned on my tab. I have you pinned on my taskbar. There. Right next to voice meter and paint.net. Okay? Suck it, bitch. Got rejected hard. Oh. I am ugly. I am pregnant. What? Oh, I thought we were naming things that are impossible. Boo. Anyway. Nigger James. Nigger James. Nigger James Bond. Listen here, you damn filthy kike. We don't need no nigger James Bond. You filthy Jews ruin everything that is good and wholesome. Nigger James Bond. This is responding to the news that Idris Elba is gonna be James Bond. Which is not true. Not true. It's not confirmed yet that he will be James Bond. It's not confirmed. Google search. Idris Elba says he's not going to be James Bond. No, it's not true. So, you damn filthy cuck. We don't need no nigger James Bond. Fuck me. He said the N-word with the hard R twice. I'm just saying what's being stated in there. I'm not allowed to say nigger or something like that. Anyway. Ninja explains his choice not to stream with women on Twitch. Ugh. Oh! This is also another of the topics that are being discussed by everybody. It's basically about how Ninja, you know Ninja, his most popular streamer right now. Ninja says he doesn't want to stream with women because he respects his wife. He doesn't want to get harassment. He doesn't want people to gossip. Oh my god, is Ninja actually dating with this chick? Oh my god, is actually Ninja shipping with this? Oh my god, this Ninja is also because the reason why I want to talk about this is because I got people messaging me to say if I'm dating Aiden. No, I'm not. I just happened to ship. I just happened to fucking stream with her, and then people were like shipping it. I was like, oh my god! Aiden Paladin, another YouTuber who is a woman. We went to a stream last time. We're talking about Detroit. Talking about Detroit Become Human. But before that, we went to a lot of streams. We went to a couple of streams together. Not a lot, but. Even just the two of us just being on stream and the people are like, hey, you're actually fucking dating. No. Stop that. Stop. Can you fucking stop? Stop. Okay, stop. Okay, stop. No, stop. Anyway, nothing you can do about that. People gonna ship. Shippers are gonna ship. Shippers are gonna ship. You just happen to ship. I don't know. Like, it feels weird being on the receiving end of the shipping. Like, it feels very weird. It just feels very weird to being on the receiving end of the ship. Because real life ships are usually not frowned upon. Real life ships, like unlike anime character ship, unlike fictional character ship, real life ships are usually not that well received. Usually real life ships can be very creepy. In fact, a lot of real life ships can be very creepy, especially when they're being serious, which a lot of people are apparently. Hopefully, just don't take it seriously, guys. Seriously, don't talk it seriously. Don't take it seriously. Seriously, guys, just don't take this seriously. Anyway, what's this? Okay, let's move on from that. Seriously, go MGTOW. It's the only way to protect yourself. Fuck me.
Listen to Rem.
Also, speaking of ship, because I briefly said on my stream, I don't know why on my last stream where I stream my 3DS, I briefly said, I only said it briefly. I asked the girl to watch Mission Impossible Fallout with me, and we watched Mission Impossible Fallout together. And then people are like, "Oh my god, are you guys dating?" No, she's just a friend. We were just going out to see Mission Impossible. She likes Mission Impossible. I like Mission Impossible. Let's watch it together. You know, we just watched Mission Impossible together. And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm dating." No, I'm fucking not. No, I'm fucking not. No, she's a friend. She's a friend. She's not my cousin. She's a friend. So, very weird. I'm starting to feel weird on the receiving end of the ship. Appa chat is getting real.
Listen to Remco's Baby Laugh a Lot. You're listening to Baby Laugh a Lot. She's the funniest doll you've ever seen. Just push the button and she starts to giggle. Get Baby Laugh a Lot by Remco.
What was that? What was that? What the fuck was that? No. I'm just gonna move on. Okay, fuck. I spent the night in my own house and nobody knew. Whoa! What? What? You spent the night in your own house and nobody knew? Wow! That's holy fucking shit! Oh my god! What mad! What? This is fucking amazing! Ooh! Oh, what a mad lad! What a mad, absolutely mad lad! Seriously, why should this be celebrated? I'm gonna take a night off. Good night. Well, good night. Well, they do now. Anyway, hello. My name is Colleen Manlet Thorpe. I'm a 25-year-old star gender boy. What? I'm a 90s kid, July 31st, 1993. I'm a Leo. Hello, Leo. I am Aquarius. Here's some things about me. I have ranidophobia, fear of frogs. Hey, sister, is that you? I am 1/16 or so black. Okay, that's not you. A little bit of fun fact on my family. Turns out my father is black. Turns out my dad is black. Technically speaking, my dad is black, and my mother is he's still Asian, but his skin is very dark. His skin is dark. My mother is on the lighter side, so I can use the N-word just fine. Yay! Anyway, I am 1/16 or so black. I don't know why does this have to be. Don't call me white. Oh, we have whoa Vicky, is that you? Whoa Vicky. Whoa Vicky, serious? Whoa Vicky, is that you? I am a Hajime and Junko kin. What? I use Zer or Zim, AM or he, him pronouns. I am a Ravenclaw. I'm a Ravenclaw. I am an NB. What is NB? NB object sexual, scoliosexual, sansexual. I am into platonic DDLB. What is that? I'm in love with my Furby and pillow pet. I have self-diagnosed schizophrenia. NB stands for non-binary. Oh, fuck. He likes Sans from Undertale. He likes Zim. Oh, Sans from... Hajime and Junko are two characters from the Spike Chunsoft VNS game. Oh, it's from Danganronpa. Okay, I haven't played Danganronpa, so I don't really know. I am an inclusionist. I am not cis hetero. This is... Carry on. The riots in Charlottesville a year ago result in senseless death and division. We must come together as a nation. Oh, sorry, it's by Donald Trump. Okay, I need to do his voice. The riots in Charlottesville a year ago resulted in senseless death and division. We must come together as a nation. I condemn all type of racism and act of violence. Peace to all Americans. Your response was disgraceful. Disavow racism if you want us to come together. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Read it. Appa really likes his sound bites. I do like my sound bite. I'm sorry. Making a pretty pile of rocks on a beach seems like a nice way to spend a sunny afternoon, but some people are calling for stone stacking to be... Should rock stacking be banned? What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Why? What's wrong with stone stacking? What's wrong with rock stacking? What's that song you keep using? That's the Cold Steel, Trails of Cold Steel 2 opening theme. I like using that because it just sounds like you just fail. It's my fail song, my wasted fail song. Seriously, why? UK, what's wrong with your country? UK, what's wrong? What's wrong with BBC? Can anybody from the UK tell me what the fuck is wrong with your country? It's UK, what else is new? Gun Gale Online challenges the tradition of magical girl anime through gunplay. You haven't heard of... Oh, my piano was right there. So, you know what? I'm just going to play a pre-recorded. Ever heard of that? Ever heard of that? This saying? This fucking saying, Polygon? Ever heard of fucking Madoka Magica? This saying? Anyway. Reconciling anti-capitalism and keep... What? 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 Reconciling anti-capitalism and keyboards. Okay, I've been wrestling with issues of consumerism and capitalism in our community for a long time, and I don't know how to reconcile my leftist political beliefs with my love of keyboards, artisan switches, and everything this community has to offer. I thought the account is named Woke2. This is a troll. This is a troll, but still, let's read it because it's fucking amazing. I thought I would open up a dialogue among people who may be fellow travelers with me on the left wing politically to see what all of you think. So without further ado, here's my dilemma. While I love being part of this community and I contribute whatever I can, the core experience of the keyboard community is purchasing and assembling extremely nice, personalized, and aesthetically pleasing keyboards. To acquire these things require at least some involvement by the twin demons of capitalism and consumerism. This is a troll. The troll's name is Vokchill. The guy's name is Vokchill, but I'm just gonna skip because there are some sentences that I just fucking love about it. What is that? To acquire these things require at least some involvement with the twin demons of capitalism and consumerism. While by no means do I believe that all keyboards, regardless of origins, are made by child workers in some gulag somewhere. Though I guess they could be. Mostly kidding. That makes me mostly kidding. Okay, that makes me question what kinds of keyboard consumption could be considered wholly ethical. Okay. As somebody who types really fast, fuck you. Marginally ethical. I feel completely fine handing over our money to an artisan maker who has sculpted, cast, and finished their keycaps by hand, as this does not involve any economic exploitation or coercion. Glory to Aratotska. No. 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 MAGA through manga. How Japanese media has fueled the Western right. Let's read it. Let's read it. Let's read it, ladies and gentlemen. No wonder when Western media are slaves to the left. No wonder when Western media are slaves to the left. Oh, actually, this is a right-leaning article. Kind of. Or maybe a right-leaning article from someone who doesn't like anime. God have mercy on us all, but the truth can no longer be denied. Anime has become the spearhead of a major cultural shift. This terrifying phenomenon has been seen in the politically secular mainstream quite a bit recently. A prime example is professional weirdo Kim Kardashian, who seems to have acquired an appreciation for some of the stylistic elements of these peculiar Asian cartoons. How has this ridiculous shift affected our politics? The mainstream may be a little apprehensive of the medium, viewing it as something for degenerate basement dwellers. Those anime fans. Degenerate basement dwellers, but certain fringes of the right have embraced it and have long since begun using it for political purposes. And what is the draw of this particular medium? Why do so many people on the right love it so much? Actually, that is a good question. Please answer. To find out, let's look back the year of the Trump's victory. Pepe was the big meme of 2016. There's no doubt regarding that. However, while Pepe was off doing a great job of triggering Hillary and her supposedly egalitarian acolytes, pictures of anime girls wearing MAGA hats were putting in work behind the scenes, bringing people to the right-wing cause through awesome power of... No way! Oh, we have another hashtag Operation Moe again. We have another hashtag Operation Moe. While this strange phenomenon didn't attract the attention of the mainstream press, except for this. Okay, what is that? That's a YouTube video. I need to see that. Rick Wilson on Donald Trump supporters. I'm not gonna see that. I don't even know what that is. It didn't go totally unnoticed either. Many internet denizens were asking the strange question of why anime had begun to be linked with the right. Even more unusual, it was the internet rag BuzzFeed, of all places, that give the most credible answer. Okay, by the way you say of all places, that means that you actually not really particularly fond of BuzzFeed, blaming it mainly on 2chan, the most prominent Japanese online image board and the Japanese right. In other words,
this is God tier!
Thank you, Futaba. Thank you for breaking everybody's freaking headphones. Anyway, BuzzFeed reporter Ryan Broderick suggested that the 2chan internet trolling community Neto Uyoku ended up inspiring the much more influential 4chan, which simply took up anime as an aesthetic tool to be used mimetically. Okay. While there's definitely a lot to be said for this explanation, I think there's a little more to it. There is something inherent to some Japanese media which is tugged at the very soul of the West. Let's face it. Right now, Hollywood is awful. Actually, I agree. Actually, aside all the scandals, all it does is spew out sequel after sequel for the mainstream audiences and then host the occasional SJW fest for critics who have totally lost touch with the audience. In fact, Western cinema and television production have stagnated completely. Oh wow! This is an article from somebody who is on the right. Kind of, or somebody who doesn't like SJWs. One proof, compare last year's America in cinema to year 1980. In 1980, we had The Empire Strikes Back, Airplane, and The Shining. In 2017, we had a mishmash of Marvel movies and a Star Wars sequel so terrible, even its diehard fans admitted it was absolutely dreadful. Okay, that's not a fair comparison. Okay, let me check out the release dates. The Empire Strikes Back was released in 1980. Airplane was released in 1980. The Shining was released in... Okay, that is a fair comparison. But my point is, 2017 is not exactly always a great year for films. Not a lot of great films in 2017. And we can't find good films. In 1980 just so happens to be a good year. There are lots of shit in the 1980s too. Come on. If you want to see Nostalgia Critic, the old one, I mean. The television department isn't much better either. Game of Thrones has suffered terribly since departing from the plot of the books, and shows like Westworld and Stranger Things have relied so heavily on media-generated years before that, it just doesn't feel like a product of the modern world. Compare all of this to the heavy hitters of 1980s, MASH, The Dukes of Hazzard, and Dallas. Even to this day, all these shows are major household names. I actually don't know all of these shows, except The Dukes of Hazzard, I know it. Will people be talking about Stranger Things in 30 years' time? I doubt it. Actually, they will. Especially Stranger Things will have one season 2, but... Anyway, Western politics is stuck in a slave morality right now, and the media made for the masses reflect this. Film today is often poorly written, politically correct, virtue-signaling garbage that pushes leftist talking points at the expense of a good story. Oh, wow! I actually agree with this article. Although I'm not happy with this state of affairs, I do admit it makes logical sense considering that a society media is often made by people those power over said society. Currently, the left has power, so the left controls the media. In Japan, it's a different story. With Nippon Kaigi, Japanese hardline nationalist group member Shinzo Abe's prime minister, it is the proudly Japanese right that currently holds sway over the hearts and minds of the Japanese people. I'm very sure that the Japanese political sphere has really nothing to do at all with the production of anime. That's no relation. I don't think there are any relations with that. But and we got Heaven's Feel Part 1 in 2017 though. Seriously? Heaven's Feel is still on Part 1 in Fate? Come on. How can Fate Stay Night already exist? Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Feel is only Part 1 now? Play the fucking visual novel. Anyway, as such, their media is also right-wing. Not related. Okay, bye everybody. Bye-bye. You know, Appa, your thumbnail, lol, I just bought 2016 too. Okay. Anyway, as such, their media is also right-wing, and although anime is a much more underground, contrarian medium with Japanese society, it does share many of the basic assumptions of the mainstream Japanese. It's often pro-nationalist, pro-ethnic. I surprisingly kind of agree with this article. The headline was just fucking stupid. It is therefore not surprising that the Western right loves anime, one of the few mediums left that actually pushes traditional values. Anime is filled with ethnically Japanese people living culturally Japanese lives. Wow, I actually agree. Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, they do have Japanese people living culturally Japanese lives. I actually agree. More importantly, Westerners are often given the same treatment, depicted as blonde-haired, blue-eyed, frequently presented as some idealized, almost mythical setting. Shows often take inspiration from some of the best and most obscure of Western mythology, Fate, meaning that the Japanese can acquire better understanding of the myth and legends of the ancient West than most Westerners do. Lastly, the nature of anime is that of perfection. It typically tries to present perfect human form on screen, and not the more imperfect form of it we find in everyday life. Boys in anime are often tough and have indomitable spirits, while girls are depicted as attractive, capable, and caring creatures. Huh. Men are often courageous heroes or cunning villains, and women tend to be either pure maidens, diligent mothers, or wizened crones. Well, they're not always the case, but yeah, in general. I guess it is the case in general because, seriously, not a lot of Western media right now even dare to depict this because it's so traditional, it's not progressive enough. But Japan still have shows that have men who are courageous heroes or cunning villains, and women who are pure maidens, diligent mothers, or wizened crones. Like, again, It is a strangely idealized version of humanity, some aspects of which the right still encourage and strive for. As such, it is totally unsurprising to me that we are seeing more and more anime memes from the right these days. Anime itself is a highly captivating niche that is helping to drive the right-wing political machine. For those on the right, it is also encouraging to see that there are nations like Japan where nationalist thinking is not only mainstream, but successful in building a modern society. Watching anime provides a moral boost to the Western right, since it reminds us the fact that we are not alone in our thinking. It is much easier to stand for the good, and you know what? Someone else is standing you. Oh, wow. I actually fucking agree with this article. I didn't expect that. I mostly agree with that article. This article is not terribly written. It's not on base. It's actually really accurate. It's actually saying the points that I would also say in regards to Western anime and Western media in general. I've actually said it in the stream, in this actual stream. Actually talking about Western anime, talking about the Western media and also the relations to anime. And it's not a terrible article. It's just he's basically saying that because anime and manga isn't explicitly left-wing, it must be right-wing. That's not the case. There's no conservative message in anime. They just tell a cliched story. Okay, here's the thing. I think what he's meaning here is that the tropes that the anime uses are more traditional. It's not subversive like a lot of Western media right now. They want the tropes to be, they subvert the expectations. They want to do new things. They're a lot more liberal. But anime, they stick to their guns. They stick to what works. They stick to, the titties. They still work. America doesn't, they want to progress. They want to mature than the titties. But Japan, they still stick on the titties. They still stick on the fan surveys. They still stick on the traditional but good old ways of entertaining people. And that's what the writer interprets it as right wing, because it's more traditional form of entertainment. Because men are usually courageous, the women are usually that, and this way, because Japan has always been like that. They're trying to be more traditional. They're just the good old fashioned fun, good old fashioned titties, good old fashioned anime fan service, just good old fashioned everything. A lot of Western media right now, they always tend to be like, let's be more mature. Let's not do the things that we used to do back then. Let's actually just, let's be more mature. We ain't doing fan service no more because no. This is 2018. We have to actually be subversive. We actually do something more. But Japan doesn't care. Japan just wants, hey, these things that are traditional, these things that worked previously, there are cliches, sure. They still work even to this day. That's why they're making these anime that are still using the same tropes, the same sorts of cliche. How many isekai anime have you seen? And we don't really see a lot of progress in anime, but honestly, that's fine. In a lot of ways, I say, okay, fine. Anime has been pushing itself a little too much too creative. It's not too creative, but basically what I'm trying to say is that anime has a lot of creativity, but while at the same time still having that sort of traditional feel. Like they explore new different worlds, they explore new different themes, they explore new characters, and yet it still have the feeling that it is traditional. It still have the feeling that it is just anime. It's all about the fun. It's all about the titties. It's all about the fan service or whatever the case may be. But it still stays with traditional roots. That's the main point, the writer's main point. While Western entertainment in general is just trying to be subversive, trying to surprise you, trying to shock you, trying to be more mature. But seriously, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. I know. What are your thoughts? Don't fuck with the status quo. My porn diverse as fuck. Indeed. Good old days. I like anime that sticks to titties, but they need a balance between the opais and the lolis. But sex and violence can be mature subjects to approach. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about hey, sex and violence, these gratuitous sexy scenes, this gratuitous violence, that's not mature. We need to be more mature. That's what I'm saying. Sex and violence can be immature, but they can also be mature. But a lot of the Western media criticizes sex and violence, the depictions of them that are not mature. Like sexy, this fan service. It's just gratuitous violence, like Doom. So that's what they want to progress from that. The mindset, the mentality of Western media right now. So this is normal, unlimited. Welcome to the club. What do you think about the Aquaman trailer? I think it was okay. Appa agrees with an article. The world must be ending. Actually, that's not the first time I agree with an article. He's basically saying that because anime and manga isn't explicitly left wing, it must be right wing. Nah, that's not what he's saying. Name one manga that is any of these things this guy's list. I read tons and tons of manga. The closest thing that came to being even mildly libertarian was Akumetsu. Okay. Anime had titties and Western media removed the titties. It's that simple. Exactly. It's not necessarily the right wing being conservative. It's just being traditional. And good old titties still work to this day, and it still works all the way. It still works to this day. By the way, Apaben, you ever had to download a 59 gigabyte patch? Doom is certainly a really big game. I already have Doom on my... It's not a 59 gigabyte patch. It should be the full game, actually. Let's just hope I can get my novel and series based on Arthurian legend off the ground. When I'm done with the novel, I will email you the final draft. No. You don't have to. I'm not a beta reader. I've done with the fan fiction business or fiction in general business or beta reading business. I've seen stuff that are subversive. It's not just politically subversive. Storytelling, yes, there are subversive stuff that are subversive, but in general, Japanese entertainment always keeps traditional. It can always keep it good old. Always keep it the things that work, basically. They are twisting things around. There are some manga and anime that twist things around, but in general they always play it safe. They always play a lot of things and play it safe, but in general they always play it safe, and it's just a lot of it makes them work. So anyway, hey, look at Mission Impossible Fallout. Simple action violence is pretty good in my opinion. Not political that I've seen. Actually, yeah, Mission Impossible Fallout is pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. I really like it. So anyway, that is going to conclude the meme stream for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for today, because it's actually daytime for me. It's 10 a.m. Wow, I've been streaming. This is pretty long meme stream. I didn't expect to be this long, but seriously, thank you so much for joining in the meme stream. It has been a really, really fun time. Really, really good times. Let's go for 4. Unfortunately, I don't have too much material to go to 4, but damn, there's a lot of material, and thank you so much for joining in. It's been a great time. I will see you on the next meme stream next week, or probably around next week, in whatever days, I don't know, but stay in touch, keep in touch, turn on the ring the bell, and ring the bell. I'll see you guys later. Bye.